Alright, hello, stargazers. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Siam0. Hello, Zengetsu. Hello, Kalmax. Hello, CEO. Hello, NZ. Hello, Usako. Hello, Roma. Hello, Siko. Hello, D. Hello, NZ. And hello, Supa. How are you guys doing? Hello, Void. Hello, Justin. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Breezy Bear. Welcome in, welcome in. And hello, Kong. I hope everybody is having a good day. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, MG. Hello, Billy Bob Joe. What are you saying? What? Usako, your design is looking so good. Your design's looking so good. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't seen Usako's work in the Discord, it's so well done. Happy Joppy, hello. Breezy Bear, I was about to doze off. Thanks for waking me up. PM Interject, hello. You see, I calmed down after learning the shush. Hello, Senna. Hello, Bushmaster. Funny streamer? What? Okay, I learned the thing on accident, right? The ×6 thing, because somebody else was talking about it. I got very confused. I got very frustrated. I then asked if I could make a well, I'm trying to think of the order of events here. Stupid chaotic stuff happened in the Discord. I was mad. I jokingly said, hey, can I, like, screenshot this and use this as a joking way to get people into the Discord? And everyone's like, yeah, sure, why not? So I jokingly was like, hey guys, come join our Discord. We have my eternal suffering. People actually joined. People actually joined after that, and I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that people would actually join for my eternal suffering. So if you're new to the Discord, hello, welcome. Gosh. How'd you know about it? I don't know. Bushmaster, thank you very much for becoming a member. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Fox. Trying to maximize the year 1 experience. The reason we didn't tell you is because it was a spoiler. What, a spoiler for, like, 6 years out? Yeah, it is the OG experience. There you go. There you go. Welcome to suffering. Oh my gosh. Wait, what did I lie about? What? I didn't lie about anything. What are you talking about? You're surprised by this? Suffering is the eternal currency of the internet. People go crazy for that? Why mine, though? You know what's funny? I played AK a month after the update about 6 times farming. Oh, jeez. What is my opinion on Crown Slayer? I don't think I know enough about Crown Slayer to have an opinion yet. I don't think I am allowed to have an opinion at this point. I don't think I know enough. So I'm not sure if I can give one. It was a somewhat last year new feature. I don't know. You could have told me that it was there from the very beginning. It would not have made a difference. Jeez. Story starts getting fun at chapter 5. The story already is, like, genuinely interesting to me. Also, I started watching the anime today, and I greatly enjoy it. I've got 3 episodes in. I actually really enjoy it. So that's been fun. It's actually kind of really amazing to see, like, when you're reading the visual novel part of it, right? It's hard to sort of parse together what is happening just by reading it. It's hard to, like, actually get the visuals of what's going on. It cleared up so many things for me that I wasn't quite understanding what was happening where. So that was actually, like, I'm really enjoying it. I know it doesn't have everything. There were some parts where I was like, oh, they didn't say this line or that line or whatever. But I actually really enjoy getting some form of visual to what I've been experiencing. There are times that I, like, got a little bit teary, not even at sad points, but just like, oh my gosh, wait, this is all, like, actually meaning a lot. I know. Goodness. I have a feeling you're gonna cheese the next few stages since Reed's doing Reed stuff. I mean, she's not like 100% helping me cheese stages, but she is just making it a little bit easier in my suffering, which I like. I'm very, very happy about that. Have you played Here with People So's yet? I have, yeah. Actually, it was the first event I was actually able to complete. I was actually, look, when I say complete, I don't mean the EX stages and whatever you guys are doing with the medals and everything, but like, the beginning, like the first, what was it, 8 or 10, like I was actually able to finally clear that myself. That's the first time I've been able to do that. I've always been stuck at either 7 or 8, and this time I was actually able to clear one. Goodness. Wait, what about, hang on. You clearly finally listened to the to the Delicious in Dungeon boss OST. It's really, yeah, it's very good. Very visual fox, yes indeed. So I greatly enjoy seeing the visuals of the anime. I have some issues in the anime. Overall, I think they did a good job adapting the story for the relatively small amount of episodes. Even if it doesn't show everything, I genuinely just really like seeing any form of visual. Honestly, it's like, I'm very happy about it. How was the boss, though? It took me quite a few tries, but Astacia and Reed are, like, a power duo, so I've been sort of, like, working on having them as sort of my tag team. Did she crash out over the 6-star? Newbie! Hello, newbie. Yes, okay? Yes. And I'm surprised people joined the Discord over our little exchange. Goodness. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. I think the event was the first one I was able to fully clear the story on during its original run last year. Yeah, it seems like it was actually doable, which was nice. Reed's debuff is good for arts damage. It works very well, which I like. It makes me happy that they work together. Jordan Goku, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Alright. Alrighty. And Nanashi, hello, hello. Let me jump in to the thing. Also, yes, I did get the Reed skin because it's really pretty and aligns with a lot of my aesthetics. Hello, hello, Luca. You really didn't know buttons. Yes, I didn't know, okay? Alright, third time in the beginning of the first 10 minutes of stream. Yes, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know. According to some, I'm a headless chicken and psychopath. So yeah, I wasn't aware. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. Oh. Alright, have you guys gotten it out of your system now? Have you gotten it out of your system? Alright, here's the frightening thing. How many more things you don't know? I mean, there's probably an infinite amount. But, like, let's just go with... What? That's all... No, no more star crimes are necessary. Jeez. Doing a solid to veterans. Yeah, apparently I was playing like a year one, so there you go. Without realizing it. More? Not enough no. No. Why is this a thing? I blame Vesa and Raul simultaneously. Goodness. Alright. Let's jump in. Let's jump in here. Wow. There we go. Peak cinema? Oh my gosh. You guys are calling me like peak cinema, peak entertainment over my suffering. Do you realize this? It's so pretty. I had to. I'm late. Can't stay. I'll say this. I've spoken chapter 3 and 4 already. 5, we'll check out how well you know your ops, placement, and timing. Good luck. Oh dear. Let's see how this goes. But yes, I had to. I actually, like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's always so tranquil by your side.
I also really love her voice. I'm not gonna lie, I still really like her original outfit too, because it has much more the Violet Evergarden theme. But I'm also very, very, very magic adjacent, so this is also extremely appealing. And I have it on this background because you get little fireworks in the back and it works really well. Goodness. I like this chapter. Some of the worst experiences I had in this game were here. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Great to hear. Alright. Also, fun story in terms of what I don't know and how stupid I can be. I didn't realize how the chips worked. I didn't realize how E2 chips worked. So I just speed ran upgrading the factory 5 minutes before stream. I'm not even joking. I literally speed ran upgrading the factory, but I only could have done that now that I knew about the ×6 thing. So really, the timing was perfect. Because if I hadn't known about the ×6 thing, then I wouldn't have had enough building material. So I found out about that 5 minutes before stream, and was able to speed run enough building material, get the factory, make the chips, and thank goodness it didn't have a timer. Because I was worried it would say, like, it'll take 9 hours, but thankfully it didn't. Oh, goodness. They reduced the time to produce the chips, thank goodness, honestly. Looks like you were just in time. Very much so, I see what you're doing. Goodness. I'm glad that I had enough drones, considering I'd just done the building and pretty much lost most of them, and I just, like, barely squeezed by. Thank goodness it didn't have a timer. Thankfully it's not Clash of Clans. But everything else has a timer.
It's always so tranquil by your
side. I felt... I'm glad that the, chips were not... No, we're gonna... What do you guys think? E2, start of stream or end of stream? I'm fine with either. I'll work with either. But yes, I have enough for Astasia. So I was going to E2 Astasia. Now? Start? Alright. Sounds good. Officially first E2. Alright. I think I should finally have enough here. Astasia first E2 basis L. I love her design so much. You're asking the gamblers, of course they'd say start. This has nothing to do with gambling, though. You're gonna need every bit of power. Fair enough. Alright. Finally. Finally have enough for E2. It's going to use all my... or iron, but that's okay. No impulse control. Fair enough. I finally get to have my first E2. So, of course, it has to go to Astasia. Alright. Here we go.
Stars shine bright, bearing witness of our past nights.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I love this design too. Everything is just, it's like her full skill, but illustrated fully. I love that. I love that. So is she a, yeah, you can see her animal. Is she a, swallowtail? She's swallowtail, right? I love her design so much. She's so pretty. Very, very pretty bird. Very pretty bird. I love so much. She's going to help us so much. She and Reed are gonna be like the best tag team. HG clearly loves her too. She has him on the most skins aside from Amiya. I mean, the celestial theming works so well for such nice illustration, you know? Common house Martin? What? Oh? We may now access the operator's module system? Oh, I didn't know something was gonna appear after this. Oh shoot, sorry. If an operator hasn't fulfilled the module system, unlike requirements, you'll not be allowed to enter the corresponding system. I just like the design upgrade, frankly. You can tap somewhere other than module to display branch and talent. Okay, fair enough. Module system must be unlocked first. You need to fulfill conditions for at least one module before gaining authorization to access the system. I don't know what this is. I think you guys have talked about modules before, but I don't know what it is. Don't worry about it for now? Okay. This is a lot. I'm gonna try to just get through the, Alright. I don't have whatever that's required. Once you completed the designated missions, you need to consume certain resources before you can actually unlock the module to your best. Lovely. You need module data blocks. Okay. Good to know. Oh, thank you. Alright. This looks very rare and hard to obtain. Very rare and hard to obtain, indeed. Very rare. Oh. I think you get the material from this event? I did not see that. Because I bought out all the materials for the event. Modules are a stat and talent buff. You don't have to worry about them in most cases unless you're min-max power leveling. Oh, good to know. Okay, good to know. You can ignore modules for now. Most of the time you don't need them. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Good to know. And that's other things. Anyway, she's really pretty. Anyway, she's really pretty, and that's what matters. Alright. Onward and forward. Alright. You can deal with mastery now? I'm not sure what that means. Skill masteries? Max level? The E2 ticket? Wait, what do you... I can't use the E2 ticket. She's already gone to E2. Rise to 60? I don't have enough for that. What do you... I'm not sure what you mean. Read is 6-star, so I can't. E2 for someone else? I did see that there's the, to max level ticket. That was like something separate. I haven't gotten a chance to use Kanta that much. I don't really know enough about her. I'm trying to borrow MG's Kanta to sort of get a better idea of how she behaves. Aqua, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm not going to use it on Amiya. I've already decided that I want that to be natural. Use the E2 ticket on upgraded 5-star for best value. Yeah, that's what I was learning, but, yeah, I'm not gonna use it on Amiya for sure. But there was like the to max level ticket that was like a separate thing. So that's something to consider in the future. Anyways, let me just jump in here. Because I need to know how the story progresses, how this is going to go, right? Goodness. Alright. Wait till you got a Roma, use both tickets on her. I kind of knew you were going to tell me to do that. Chapter 5, nice and simple. Ah, yes, I believe that wholeheartedly. Alright. I have to switch things around a little bit because I was changing a few things. We don't need Lessing, we're gonna need Saria, we're probably going to need...
to oversee and bring up my own opinion on your command.
We're definitely gonna need Telopsis, we're probably going to need Beagle. Is that gonna be... Oh, I don't... Wait. Why don't I have enough now? Lopsis, Cicero, Bruce, Beagle, Pinecone, oh, Pram. Okay, I'm sorry, Pram. I either have to have Premonix or Doberman. I can't really use both.
Got it.
Some levels to Astasia? I mean, she's at max right now. She's higher than anyone else. I mean, not max, but like, she's higher than anybody else right now. I want to look at the map first. That's true. Can Doberman even work on this map? Yeah, no, Doberman will definitely have a good space here. Oof. Okay. All directed on one side? Alright. Episode 5 was the first new episode they released after the game's launch. Things are gonna get progressively more funny from here on out. I love how you use the word funny. That's fun. No, Pramanix stage failed. I mean, she literally is our good luck charm, so I don't know. That's the thing. I always have to swap with Pramanix or Doberman, but this looks like there's a lot of places where I need, let's see, ground, and early ground for Doberman. We'll try this and see how it goes. Bring Pram for the floof. I don't have enough room. Alright, let's try this. It's E150, so it's doable. It's doable. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Always room for floof. Oh my gosh. We'll be friends from now on. Those adults won't be able to bully us anymore. Don't be afraid. From now on, I'll help you no matter what happens. If something bad happens to me, you better help me too. That's what friends are for. We'll always be together, right? Alright. Do you still remember what you did when that old duke snatched her away? Can you really do whatever it takes for the sake of Lundman? Now, Wei Yin Wu, what or who are you going to sacrifice this time? Hey, wake up. Save her. Officer Chen, wake up! Let me through. Let me... I don't have time to deal with this right now. Alright, we're thrown into a lot of I don't know what. Eh? Finally awake? What? Hoshiguma, hurry! Reunion! Where? Are you done daydreaming? Good grief, you're a mess. Why are you here? Where's my squad? What if I told you that they were all killed in action? If you're itching for a beating, then you'd better queue up behind Reunion. I see your tongue is as sharp as ever. How come your performance in battle doesn't follow suit? What's going on over here? I leave for a moment and you two are already at each other's throats? Miss Swire, would it kill you to be a little less sarcastic towards her? You too, Chen. You only just woke up. Wait, why do you look like you just got into a fight with a watering cart? Ask her. Young lady, what's this empty glass doing here? I remember pouring a glass of water for each of you. She was spouting nonsense in her sleep. Good grief. Where are we? In a cabin in Rhodes Island. Officer Chen, you and your team retreated to Lundman about 45 minutes ago. You might have thought that you hid your tracks well, but Reunion did not think that was the case. I feel as confused as I did in Chapter 0. Okay. Okay. All at the same time? How? It's all casters all at the same time, all at once? What? What? Why is it all casters? Why is it oops all casters? What is happening right now? Okay, they stay still for a bit. That's okay, fair enough. You're gonna go right past that, aren't you? Lovely. Beagle. That gets rid of my Beagle Doberman plan, but I didn't have a choice. I'm glad that I at least didn't have, we're gonna need Cruz to help here. This is a lot at once to be thrown into. Also, I haven't seen these guys except for the fact that I ended up doing Annihilation. Goodness, what? This is a lot at once. I need a medic badly, yes. You were very correct. Let's see. Probably Cicero best here.
Anybody hurt?
Yeah, no, I don't have any built band cards. I don't have built Kanta. That's why you guys keep telling me to use different.
There you are.
Doberman's gonna be going down if I'm not careful.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Okay. Now we're gonna need. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. I'm trying to think on my feet here. Alright. If I can get Telopsis here. Then heal everybody. Have Reed healing. Have Reed healing Doberman. Telopsis healing Reed and Doberman. Mountain is still a great lane holder. Curse and Beagle are working well together, and... Oh, this is only half... Okay, this is only half the stage. Lovely. Let's have... Wait, where is Cicero's reach? That wasn't smart, but okay. Let's have Lapland... That's not gonna work. Where is... Alright, Telopsis' range is okay. Let's have... Who are you?
Solid positioning.
Above average attack. Lovely. Alright, that's okay. They're going down quickly. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We got... I wish we had Pinecone. I don't have room for Pinecone. We'll see how this goes, I suppose. Please
Speak louder!
Alright.
Filthy scum. Initiation.
Make sure this is okay. Because so many casters. So many casters. I don't like this many casters. This is okay for the most part. I'm surprised I'm not more overwhelmed. Okay, that's a problem, actually. Stop lying in wait. There's no point in lying in wait like that. Alright. Let's see if we can help Doberman here. I think we're okay. Close-ish. Also, as much as I love the skin, it's a lot harder to see the firepower than in the regular skin, which I didn't realize was gonna be a thing, but I think we're okay. We're okay. Naruto runners? Is that what you call them? Oh my gosh. Goodness. Mountain is the lane holder. That is very true. Yes. Goodness. Told you chapter 5 was nice and simple. Don't do this to me. Mountain MVP. No kidding, honestly. Naruto runners. I thought you guys were saying that. No, the ones with the katana you guys were calling weebs. That's different. Alright. Let's figure out what just happened, because we were thrown into I don't know what. This is why Mountain won the headhunting meme submission. You also put in the most amount of work and effort into that video. That helped a lot. Maywa, hello. Haven't I fried my brain? I don't know. You know what? If you ask chat, I'm sure they will have their opinions. Oh. I teamed up with Rhodes Island to clear out the reunion forces that were blocking your way. Your squad's pretty much fine as well. You can finally go back to London. Just when you thought that everything had settled down, you took a blast head-on and got knocked out. Really? Are you asking if you really let someone sneak up on you like that, or if you really managed to get hit with explosives but only end up unconscious? Forget it. Stop pulling my leg. What's the situation in London now? It's a terrible mess. Read the report yourself if you'd like. Regardless of what happened before, the fact is that our counterattack has been significantly set back because of you. Right now, the Special Ops Division should be assembling the remainder of your squad, then joining up with the rest of the LGD, along with Rhodes Island. So we'll be fighting our way straight to the heart of the city. Maneuver warfare, huh? That does seem promising. What's the purpose of that kind of strategy, though? Destroying all of Reunion's rally points. We'll fully utilize the advantage you've created for us. In other words, a siege. That's right. We have to seize this opportunity when Reunion is still trying to establish a foothold. However, in doing so, we'll be forcing their remnants to converge faster. You can't guarantee you'll be able to hold them off until the LGD is reassembled, much less ensure that the Reunion remnants are all dealt with. We don't have any of your advantages, nor do I need to hear you lecture me about strategy. You don't have a say in the matter, Chen. Even if you are the head of the Special Ops Division and enjoy a certain degree of autonomy during times of war, you cannot absolve yourself of all accountability here. Judging by your tone, you're trying to challenge me. I'll take you on, but not right now. We each have our own orders. The only thing that matters is that we do our job. Chen, the LGD has fallen, and Reunion has taken control of the LGD headquarters. This is your fault. Why were you not here when Lundman needed you? Was that also an order? If you weren't neglecting your duties, Lundman wouldn't have fallen. I'm ashamed of you, Chen. You should resign immediately and let me take over the Special Ops Division. Jeez.
Come back when you're less mediocre.
Oh. Goodness. Vancake, I did start watching the first 3 episodes of the first season. I did see the first 3 episodes, so I'm not far yet at all, but I'm heavily enjoying it. Also, hello, welcome in. What do you mean you got... What do you mean you all have dementia? This is funny when you realize Reunion's literally just a bunch of random people with machetes, except for, like, the leaders. Well, you know, enough ants against a grasshopper, right? I guess? I don't know. No big rush with the anime? I'm really enjoying it. I went through the first 3, and I don't want to speedrun it because I know it's a shorter anime, but I'm still enjoying it. Alright. We're still on E150, so we're still okay, I think. Lundman's fallen, billions must resign. Jeez. Alright. There's not a lot of places to work with here. Also, I can't do a Doberman Beagle here at all, unless it's- well, I guess I can do it earlier. Let me see. I feel like more ground ops, maybe? Maybe... I'm wondering if we should grab Melantha, maybe? We have Doberman and Mountain. That's okay. Yeah, 3 tiles for ranged ops and way more ranged ops than tiles. I feel like we don't necessarily need Pinecone? Well, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be proven wrong, but there's more ground tiles, so we'll have to see how this works. Can I perhaps interest you in cancer? Jeez, guys! I get it! I don't know. I don't have... The only Vanguard I have is Fang, but she's only E130. She's not E150. I don't know how to use Vanguards, okay? I'm sorry. We'll see how it works with Melantha here. Swire, you're not authorized to make such a demand. Hey. Even setting aside our bad blood, I don't think you're capable of taking on this responsibility. You very well could have declared, Chief Wei Yenwu has issued an order for the incumbent operations leader of the LGD to step down and transfer all responsibilities to Superintendent Swire. Can you do that? Does an order like that exist? Don't call me that. If you can't, then just worry about your own job. Nothing good will come of you catching this hot potato, Miss S. How many times do I have to tell you that's not my last name? Listen here, Swire's my code name. Otherwise, just call me Beatrix Swire. Got it? I don't give a damn what you call yourself. Nobody can tell the difference anyway. Hey. I'm not in the mood to play with you. Run along and find something else to do, kid. Chen, you really are a piece of shit. Jeez. And you can shove it up yours. Goodness. I'm leaving Hoshiguma. I'd recommend you keep the crazy reptile on a leash. Don't come running to me if she ends up dead in a ditch somewhere. Sorry, little miss. Both of you sure are ill-tempered. Despite everything she said, we're still grateful for your assistance. Never again. I want to see her bleed. Jeez. What happened to her back? It looks like a fresh wound. When she was carrying you to cover, a reunion caster blasted the wall just a few meters behind her. You should try being a little nicer to her. I'm sure it won't kill either of you to stop acting like arch enemies once in a while. I know. May I come in? Madam Chen of Lundman? Come on in. She doesn't mind. Sorry to keep you waiting. Not at all. It's fine. Pleased to meet you, Madam Chen. Are you available to talk with Rhodes Island right about now about our mission? We already had a few squads assembled on the deck. We're ready to start the mission with you at any time. Got it. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I overheard your earlier conversation with that blonde inspector. We understand that the LGD has sustained heavy losses. However, you can trust us to do everything in our power to help. This isn't something we should be talking about right now. Your team Swire? Oh, jeez. Don't worry, Hoshiguma. You should know that Swire is trying to stabilize the situation. Both of you are too hot-headed. I just gave it to her straight. Lundman's casualties are heavy, and this is the truth that they're supposed to know. Don't say that. It's not like you. It's for Lundman's sake. That's even less like you. You're a senior inspector, a high-ranking officer, not some politician. You've never been cut out for playing these little games. Indeed, this is not something that a proper inspector should do, but I have no choice. You're just too overworked and need a good vacation. Perhaps. I've thought about it before. Hoshiguma, I could use a really, really long vacation. Sure, after we see this through. Don't die out there. Ochre or Spring City? How about Floria County instead? We could fit in another vacation in the time it takes to get to Ochre. Maybe we can head back to Victoria and visit some old colleagues. I want to take a look around your hometown. Don't bother. It's nowhere near as interesting as Lundman. It's transmission. It's on a secret channel. I'll see myself out then. Appreciate it. Speak. I'm listening. Madam Chen, those infected, reunion, they're everywhere. XRO2, where are you? Muckwool Warehouse. I was hit by several arrows and probably won't last much longer. This is a trap. Don't come until after they've left. I'll keep the intel on me. They won't be able to find it. Codename XRO2? Hang in there. The LGD will be there immediately. The intel you have with you is time-sensitive, and we must have it now. I'm not sure, Madam Chen. I don't want to get in the way of your duties. XRO2, you're not allowed to die. You must survive. I can't argue with you, Madam Chen. Please be careful. Wait, there's something moving. Bzz. XRO2? XRO2! Hoshiguma? I'm here. Gather your squad. It's time for us to go. Madam Chen, are you leaving now? How's the remaining operational force of Rhodes Island? This is not information that we can disclose, Madam Chen. Our mission to assist the LGD in operations, we are not directly under your command. I don't remember asking for that. Sorry, I said too much. It's fine. I was just curious as to Rhodes Island's situation, and if there were any security concerns that you might need the LGD's help with. Yukiya, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. After being defeated by us many times, Reunion has largely given up on invading Rhodes Island. From various angles, the situation in Lundman is far worse than what we have to deal with. Sorry, I hope this didn't come across as rude. In other words, you don't need our help. Correct. Well, for the time being, the LGD does need a small favor from you. Reunion has blocked off the main road leading to the docks. We need your help to make an opening. Time's running short for the LGD, so we need to do this quickly. We'll oblige, as part of our contract, ma'am. Excellent. Follow me. I'm still very confused. Okay, they want to make a beeline for it. In that case, we do have Doberman on us, that's good. Wait, are we only... Nope, there's gonna be more later. Okay. We have 2 gates, and there's an opening here. I need to keep that in mind as well. And that's gonna be too much even for Mountain to deal with alone, so...
Commence tracking.
That should be doable for the moment. Let's see. I'm looking at where I'm going to need healing later. Probably around here, so... Bruce, you can probably handle this whole section.
I won't sleep on the job.
Just to help a little bit there.
Here I am.
And I'm saving Melantha for that problem over there. Alright. That's gonna be an issue.
Understood.
And... Are they armored? I can't really tell if they're armored, so... Well, time to find out, I guess.
Anybody hurt?
And if more come through, I'm going to need Beagle, probably. Mountain's still an amazing lane holder. I'm very, very grateful for that. Alright. Beagle's not really doing anything at the moment, actually, so actually, Saria might be best here. Because then she can at least heal if necessary. And we'll probably have...
Solidify.
Where are we for healing?
Louder.
Ugh.
It's hard to hear over the battle.
I hate casters so much. Unless there are casters. Other than that, I hate casters so much. We can have 2 more, so... Probably Telopsis and Reed would be a good bet. Let's see. How much can Telopsis help?
Just who are
Probably
you
help the lane holders, just in case that gets too overwhelming, and then she'll be able to heal Reed while Reed is working here.
Please, trust in me.
Ah! Wait! Oh! That's not helpful at all!
Yielding is not an option.
Okay. That happened while I was getting distracted looking at the bottom. I'm sorry. I know she only has 1 block. I got distracted looking at the bottom. Oh. I got very distracted looking at the bottom. Put a shot. Alright, you can handle... No, okay. You can handle a few if we've already weakened them, but when they come through here, that's not really helpful. That's not really helpful, is it? I didn't... Saria is not able to do anything to help here. So, as much as this makes me nervous, I think I'd be better off... Well, I mean, I'd have Saria there, but I don't really have a choice. So actually, well,
Time to prove
First
myself.
E2 needs to be able to show what she can do. If 1 goes through, then we still have Melantha. And we don't have a healer on her, I just realized.
Ready for action. The serpent has brought about your end. Here I am.
That's gonna be rough. Okay.
What are your...
So it's still gonna be enough? It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough, so... They're just gonna go right through here. I hate- why is that 1 spot blocked? I hate that. Why is that a thing?
I'm prepared. I am Dublin.
Ugh. So close. Little bottom heavy this setup. It's hard to tell what's going to be expected. If I just... The time that happened, I was busy looking at the bottom and trying to place Reed and Telopsis, and I couldn't tell what was happening. The 1 tile being blocked up is the point. I see that now. Very much tunnel vision, yes. Goodness. Alright, alright. Oh. Before fighting them head on, I never expected Reunion to be so weak. They're weak, there's just a lot of them, okay? Considering what they did at Chernobog and all the trouble they caused, our squads, I thought they must have been incredibly powerful. But from what I've seen, the information from the mission briefing was right. That really is all the firepower Reunion can muster. The only thing that makes this mission complicated is the fact that we don't know what they're scheming. Don't let your guard down. Reunion's greatest strength is their ability to do what you wouldn't expect. Very much, yes, thank you. I guess that's fair, right? Infiltration, surprise attacks, leveraging their members' unknown abilities. These are the tactics they're best at. We still don't know what cards they might have up their sleeves. I'm aware, considering how they managed to take down cities as big and powerful as Chernobog and Lundman. Their true numbers may be well beyond our imagination. Having that said, Madam Chen, didn't the LGD accompany Amiya on a mission to investigate the Chernobog sub-city? How come they're still not back yet? Okay, this ties back into where I was— where are we? I'm sorry. Chen? We were separated from Amiya's squad. We weren't able to rendezvous with them, and due to the emergency, we had to turn around. Are you saying that you and the LGD abandoned Amiya and Dr. Starlight there? Where— exactly, thank you. Where are we? Oh. Start living the story in real time. She had you like, ugh. Goodness. Ugh. In other words, they're missing in action? Why, Madam Chen. No, you shouldn't have done that. Even if you are the LGD, you shouldn't have abandoned your partners. This is my fault. My mission was to prioritize the safety of Lundman. I made the decision to adhere to it. What difference does it make whose fault it was? Forget about it. Officer, there's no point in talking about this any further. I should have known better. That's right. I know very well how you view us infected. That's not what I meant. How many operators do you need? There might be some who are willing to help you, but I'm not one of them. We also have our missions as well. Helping Lundman defeat Reunion may be one of them. But we will be handling this job by ourselves. Make sure to remember our identification codes, madam. Try not to hit your allies on accident, even if we are infected. I understand. If anyone's willing to join the LGD in this mission, you can let me know. You don't have to force yourselves. Where are we? That's the answer? Huh? That drama with Swire earlier, didn't you do that just to drum up support from Rhodes Island? Then why'd you turn around and treat their personnel like that? You're mistaken, Oshiguma. I had no such intentions. Perhaps. I would have liked to see you be more forthcoming. You look a lot more relieved now. To be honest, if I was in his position, I would have been angry as well. Be thankful that the warriors of Rhodes Island are fairly easygoing. How should I say this? But, though it was an emergency, even I can't understand, why did you decide to abandon Amiya's squad so decisively? There were too many unknown variables. The terrain made it difficult for the LGD to fight, and we had no way to gauge Reunion's operational capacity. I can't allow my squad to take on these unacceptable risks. I'm sorry, the difficult terrain? You mean like not being able to place operators? Goodness. I'm not convinced. I'm not either! Shiguma, our plans have already been laid out. Orders are orders, and I will obey them. However, I should be hearing them directly from you, not waiting for Swire to tell me. Until the conditions are met, the specifics are confidential. So the orders are from Mr. Wei. You're free to speculate. Even now, I don't know what your objective is. There are few in Lundman who have the power to make the LGD go this far. It's the only possibility. I appreciate what Mr. Wei has done, but I will never respect him, and what happened today is just one of those reasons. This is all necessary. That's just your excuse. Chen, you're either overthinking this, or you're not even able to convince yourself. Maybe. Call Swire for me. Understood. Hello? We've left Rhodes Island, Swire. You can begin. I bet it felt pretty good yelling at me earlier, huh? We may not get along, but it's not to that extent. I was exaggerating. I wasn't, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You piece of... Fine, fine. You know, it's strange that we know nothing about each other's missions. Also, I just heard about this, but why don't you want Rhodes Island to intervene? Is this some kind of atonement? I have faith in Rhodes Island's abilities, as well as in Amiya and Dr. Starlight. But that's why I don't want them involved. They'll only add another unknown factor. You really can't handle variables, can you? Especially that Calcit person. I guarantee you, she will not adhere to our plans. I've never met that person before. You won't need to. She's a bit like your grandfather, just without a ventilator. What? Huh? Let's focus on our jobs. Before that, I still have to find someone. Whatever. As long as you're not late. Oshiguma, we're going. Where to? Muckwool Warehouse.
Not my best work. You can lay it on me for letting a few get away.
No, it's okay, Lapland. You did your best. Oh, jeez. Goodness. Yeah, I just watched the first 3 episodes of the anime today. Just today before stream. And I very, very thoroughly enjoyed it. But I know that it's a short season, so I'll try to pace it. But I really love that there's a way to visually see what has been happening. Because it's hard for me to understand otherwise. Unseen a patch of rocky ground. Too risky. Time to abandon our allies. We tried. Goodness. Alright. I'm not gonna do the supply stages. I've got... Really? Already? Why is this already red? Why is this already red? Why are you all doing the- Kagera, thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But also, why are you guys all giving me the death smile? Game starts pushing back now? Has it not been? Goodness. But Kagera, I appreciate you joining. Thank you, thank you. Wow, okay, Seko. I see what you're saying there. Have fun. What do you mean the first real roadblock? That's what you guys have said every single chapter. This is the first roadblock when you're just a beginner in the tutorial area. This is the first roadblock and it's a literal tutorial. This is the first roadblock and it's a really annoying boss. This is the first roadblock and there's exploding slugs. Everything is the first roadblock! Welcome to the roadblocks! This is where the real game begins? You guys said that last chapter! It isn't slugs this time? Okay. People have different first roadblocks. This is my actual one outside of boss stages like 410. But you guys have all been saying that they're roadblocks. Like, you've all unanimously agreed on every roadblock. The true Dark Souls starts now. What are you saying? Those weren't roadblocks, those are surprises. This is the roadblock? What? You guys are scaring me. Oh! I love casters. You can break our operations in an instant without proper preparation against arts. Playing carefully. Fantastic. Oh, I love casters. I love it when the stage is split in half and I have to look in both directions. Nothing ever goes wrong there. Grab Lessing? That's not a good sign. You want a small tip or do you want to grind your teeth first? I'll see how horrifying this is. Alright, I guess Lessing, apparently.
You're responsible for the plan, and I'll be responsible
Stacia is still
for
our
you.
best for arts.
Give me the order.
Wait, is there... Where am I allowed to... Wow, that doesn't leave a lot of room for healing. That's gonna have to be the... Alright. Nope, that's... I don't like that. Alright. Still good. I'm not sure. Amiya, I would, but there's not many range tiles. Telopsis and Susuro seem like they're gonna be very necessary. Reed is probably very necessary. Cruz? Probably not. Pinecone might be necessary, though. Like, everyone just split across 4 tiles on a grid, I guess? Lapland seems she makes sense in this stage. Do I have room for Amiya here? Cutter's not very high yet, level-wise. Only you had a particular pretty bird built? What do you mean? I just E2'd her! She's my first E2! What are you talking about? This is one of the levels we're looking at. The stage doesn't help. Lovely. I love hearing that. I'm trying to think Amiya or Cutter. Cutter's not really strong yet. Bring Kyo? Who? Stacey's our first E2. I don't really have... You have a lot of pretty burbs. I could mean any one of them. What do you mean? E2 level 1 literally gives no stats compared to E1 level 70. You need to level her. I hardly have any... It's getting so expensive to do so, though. She's literally, like, okay, yes, she's no more than 70, but there's no one else higher than her. So isn't this still, like, isn't this still considered the best in the squad? E2 resets how expensive a level is? It does? I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be just as heavy and annoying. Okay, in that case, you say so. I'm very surprised by that. I'm very, very surprised by that. Well, okay. In that case, I can do this a little bit without fear. Let's just throw in 42 of them, and let's just get to 30, I guess? That'll be fair, right? E21 to E270 is the same as E1 to E170? Okay, you know what? That's a huge relief, actually. That's a really huge relief, because I was thinking that it was just going to get progressively worse. So that gets us to 2k max HP, almost 600 attack. Okay. Never max level E2? What? Why not?
No report after viewing?
It goes up to 80. Don't put it to 80? It does get exponentially more expensive once you hit 60, 50, 40 for each respective rarity. Respective rarity. Oh, like 6-star, 5-star, 4-star. Even the target level thing, which optimizes tick usage, you're using the OG method. I'm doing that for, I'm doing that for, what's the word? OCD reasons. Max level E2 is crazy expensive? I thought you guys just said that they started the same. Last 20 to 30 levels are big investment with little return, only for min-maxing. I see, okay. What? Did you read the previous long message? I don't know. I saw the thing about the OG method. What else was there? For 6-star ops, the last 40 levels cost as much as it does to get there. Dang, okay. Do you use it for your favorite ever? Or is that, like, I don't know. Like, would Raoul do that with Aroma? Or is it, like, not even necessary at that point? Starts the same, later levels E2 are very expensive, I see. Takes more than 500k LMD to level up E2 level 60. 6 star to level 90. It's very, very not worth it, I see. It's just a flex. E2 50 to 90 is as much as E0 to 1 to E2 50. Dang. Okay. Recommended level 60 for 6 stars, 50 for 5 star, 40 for 4 star. Well, that's easier to remember at least. I roll. People are asking about, like, people are telling me about level efficiency, and I was saying, I don't know if it's, like, your favorite operator, would you go to max? Or do you just not bother? Some max their faves, some put funny numbers on their faves, like 69, oh my gosh. The point is levels above 60 aren't worth it apart from flex. I see, okay, fair enough. E2 60 is a good stopping point. You can max out the modules at that level. I see, I see. 5 stars, level 50. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I chose to max everyone, it's satisfying to look at. I also can't blame you for that, again with the whole OCD thing. Bushmaster, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. You max operators at random based on the joy it brings. The Marie Kondo method! I love it! Thank you for that, I appreciate it.
I'm over here, Doctor.
Alright, Stacia, you are by far our strongest soldier. We've got Lessing, we've got Astacia. I don't have any good fast redeploy. I'm sorry, I don't, you know what? We're just gonna see how it happens, and we're just gonna see what happens. Gavin, hello! It is Astacia! Our first E2 is Astacia. Max it purely for the love of the game and the funny max splash screen. Also very fair. Biggest and actual roadblock is LMD. I haven't hit that roadblock yet, surprisingly, but I probably will soon. Alright. Okay. Let's see if this is as bad as everyone says it is. I hate casters. Oh. Okay, it's just drizzling. It's okay. It looks a lot more ominous than it should, but it's just drizzling. It's just drizzling, right? Outside of Muckwool Warehouse, Sam Cheonchai, Central London. Scouting's more or less complete. Our observation spot is stealthy enough, and there's nobody around the warehouse. Looks like it's an abandoned construction site with piles of construction materials left behind. There are traces of things being dragged around. Reunion must have set up an ambush there. Chen, is Fal your informant? Yes. Did you overhear our conversation? I tried my best not to. I've known him a long time, more than 10 years. There's no way I wouldn't recognize his voice. When did you make him an informant? He was infected more than a year ago. At that time, he disappeared from his bar, leaving the glasses he cleaned every day unattended and covered in dust. Maybe even before that. You at least should have told me about it. Looks like it's about to rain. Let's get started and chase the enemies out of their ambush spots. We're too late. He's going to bleed out. I'll draw Reunion's fire. The rest of you should seize the opportunity to surround them and end this battle quickly. Too dangerous. But it's the fastest way to win. You can trust me on this one. I always trust you. Follow Hoshiguma's instructions. Make it quick. Yes, sir. Many prayers? What? I'm ready, Hoshiguma. That's more like it. I'm going to flush them out of their ambush spots. Give me 3 minutes. Doing all of that by yourself in 3 minutes? That's way too reckless. If you show any signs of needing help, we're going to attack. No, just give me 3 minutes. That's all I'm going to need. Here we go. Courage and mortality. Why is it at—
Make sure to follow
Oh, are you
standard procedures in
kidding me?
battle. Now to your positions.
I hate casters. I hate casters so much. The late reunion caster, more dangerous than a special ops caster, equipped with armor that provides fairly high defense, attacks 2 targets simultaneously. I hate everything. No, I see that they're leaders. I see that. I see that. Wow, I actually would have liked Cruz here.
Time to interrogate.
Okay, enemy, why are the enemies already— I see the problem. I see the problem. You can't deploy to save the gates. I see the issue. I hate everything. I don't know when they're going to attack, but I'm going to see where the range of these casters is.
Commence tracking.
Do I like this? No. Do I understand why people said I thought—
Filthy scum.
No, you were going around? Which way are you going? You're going around and up. I hate that. How dare you? And I can't deploy anyone here because they're— And now everyone's facing the wrong way. So how am I supposed to— And then if we have someone here, it's in the way of the caster. I see the issue! Everything's gonna have to be ranged. Everything's gonna have to be heavily ranged. I'm trying to think. This is why Lessing's usually what I have for bosses. Is this going to be— Okay, you are going the other way. Thank goodness. Okay. I thought you were going to go this way. I was going to be very upset. Are you still going around? You're still going around. I'm trying to think what makes the most sense. They're all swarming in circles, and I need to be able to heal, but I have— That's going to be a caster problem, so I have to— I have to get rid of— Lessing is not, fast redeploy, but I don't have much of a choice here, so get rid of the caster leader, be able to heal Doberman. Please stop that. And I forgot that I could just drop directly on, so I could have blocked the gate if I had been smart, but I'm not, so— Let's actually do this so we can cover both ends. I didn't realize that was gonna cause a problem. At least Susuro can help here. We're still going in circles. Doberman doesn't have that much block, but— And now they're going to the edges. Okay, that's a problem. So, let's actually drop deploy. I don't know if this is gonna work. It probably isn't, but— You're E2. Let's see what E2 can do. That is not helpful. Oh dear. Stacia, I'm sorry. It's not good. Oh, great, they got worse. That's— you only have block 1.
Ready for action.
Please.
Light of stars shall be my blade.
I can't even see where— what even is your health? I can't even see it. These guys are going to the edges already. I hate this.
Target location reached.
I've long been ready.
Blessing.
I've
No,
long
wait.
been
Are
ready.
you— No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay?
Take that!
There's still more casters and they're moving and I hate this. Alright, Stacya's okay. Lessing is not okay. I hate split screen so much. Alright, you can at least block more, but we have no one to help you, and you know what? You're moving, so that is a perfect— These positions are terrible. There's a problem there. So— And Beagle's gonna go down. I need— I hate split screen so much. I hate split screen. Okay. So now I see what the issue is. I know that I can drop deploy, so Lessing could actually hold a lane instead of just being there, not helping as much. Alright. So, the circling isn't... Doberman is good for the beginning, actually, because her range is actually really useful. I think I just need to hug the boxes, honestly. I'm just gonna try hugging the boxes. Yeah, no, I know, skill 2, but it wasn't moving fast enough. Oh, shoot! Wait, E2, did she just get more expensive? Oh, she didn't. I'm actually really surprised by that. I thought she would get more expensive, but that's good. I'm glad about that. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Some do, some don't? What? That's strange. Cost increase is only E1. I'm glad. I'm glad. Alright. No, yeah, mountain for sure. Okay. I see where I was making mistakes. I think...
Stay close to me and don't fall behind.
You know what?
Everyone,
I'm gonna...
enemies incoming.
They take a while, so you know what? We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this.
Someplace answer for your own sins.
He's angrily trying to attack the base. That's okay.
Bushmaster just supported the Prismatic Fox for 10. Everybody loves Spec Ops caster leaders.
Everybody loves Spec Ops caster leaders? Bushmaster, thank you for the Ko-fi. I appreciate it. Did that not read? Did that not read, or... That should have read. I'm not sure why that didn't read, but thank you. I appreciate that. Did other people hear it and I can't? It did? I just can't hear it because I don't know why I can't. I just have this up too loud on my end. I have this up too loud on my end. Okay, understandable. Goodness. Alright. There we go. Okay. They're going to come from the bottom lane, right? So... Huh. Let's have... Alright. Unfortunately, your passive is going to expire, but... Let's see if we can get Mountain to be a lane holder in time. And if we can survive this, which I'm not sure if we're going to be able to unless that skill 2 activates faster. There we go. Lessing, how are you holding up? Not great. Mountain will be able to heal himself, but Lessing can't, so... Let's get Susuro to help here.
Anybody hurt?
Jeez, that was close. Okay. Mountain is good for block 2 now. That is really tight. That's not gonna be good. Alright. Let's have Doberman help here. I want to be able to get Lessing back up to health while we can. Mountain is good. We still have openings, actually, so... Mountain is okay for healing. Let's get Reed here to help in this lane.
Please, trust in me.
Breaker leader, okay. Noted. We have 2 here. I'm trying to split 2 and 2. We'll see how that goes. I wish the casters were not lying in wait like that. I think that's really annoying, but nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Alright, these guys are leaders, so let's skill up here.
Hang in there.
That's still good, that's still good. We're okay on health. It's really hard to see, actually. Alright. Casters are moving, so... You know what? Okay. If the casters... Where are they gonna be? You're just making it so you can reach. I hate you. Alright. Trying to think. It's gonna be a problem here, too. I need a healer for my healer. But I don't know if this is the best way to do it. But I'm just gonna see how this goes, and I'm gonna have a healer for my healer here as well.
Vermin.
Hang in there.
And if I can just stack healers, I think we should be able to survive. And if I can get a larger, what is your...
It's my turn.
What's your skill? Okay. Wait. How far does that go?
It's my turn.
Okay, it goes to where Reed is. You know what? That's fine. Are we on this end? We're okay on this end. This is where Stacia should be.
Don't panic, Stacia.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I think this is okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. The casters are... Ah, jeez, that's annoying. Can you please not do that? The casters are getting a lot worse, and I hate that. I should have had Susuro on the other skill, too, which I'm not a fan of. Stop attacking the healer. Please. I know, she was the last deployed. I see the problem, okay?
Hang in there.
Can you at least just stop, like, targeting that area? It's so... Please. Alright. I need to be able to do more attacks so that Reed doesn't go down. I need to get rid of these casters. Seriously. Alright, we're still okay here. We're still okay here. These guys are okay. No more casters. That's good. No more casters. You know what? I think we're good.
Is not an option.
I think this guy's gonna come through first. Yeah! Ah! Dang it. You're not facing the right way, Doberman. There's nothing I can...
Ready for action.
Please don't go through...
Be my blade.
You know what? It's fine. It counts. It counts. It counts. It works. It's fine. It works.
Scum.
It's fine. If I had just taken away Telopsis and put Beagle, that would have been fine. It still works. It still counts. I'll take it. Literally, if all I had done was move Telopsis to where Beagle was, we would have been fine. So I know exactly what to do to make it work next time. Wait, what? For one who bet the win attempts, you win 2 candy crystals for my collar? How dare you? Somehow 2 tried one of the hardest stages in the early game. Is it really? It only took you 2 tries to deal with the roadblock stage? I mean, I see the problem with the casters, but to be fair, I was utilizing 4 healers and healing my healers. But yes, lessening a mountain really helped for sure. You guys just forget Lessing exists. I remember being like, is Lessing good? And everyone's like, no, don't use him. And I'm like, but I like his voice, and he has a cool sword, and I like his outfit, so I'm gonna try. And everyone's like, nah, Lessing's not very good. I like Lessing. Lessing helps a lot. Some of us said he's fine. That is true. That is true. Starting your niche, no Vanguard. I don't know how to properly use Vanguards. I feel like that's a really bad niche to have, though, honestly. You still say Lessing should be E2? You have a horse to throw problems at where you throw Lessing at? Lessing's good. There are other operators who are better. I probably don't know who they are. I probably don't have them. Vanguard exists to feed you DP. I don't know how to utilize them at all. Attack her with arts. Stop running. Stop! She's coming this way. Stop her. Where are all the others? Why? Your last one. Ah! Demon! Someone save me! You plan to stop me like this? No, You plan to stop me like this? Spare me, please! You're not even worthy of being food for my Hanya. No! They really are just a bunch of ragtags, huh? Holy... We haven't even launched our attack yet. She destroyed Reunion alone in just 2.5 minutes. She truly is a demon. Just be glad you didn't meet her 5 years ago. It's been a long time since I last saw her fight like this. What about the stragglers? They've already been captured by our various squads. Use Kanta like you do Doberman? I could, but... I don't know... The thing about the stage is trying to build up directly in front of the doors is a trap. None of the enemies had directly for the doors. I don't know, it worked as long as we had healers. I didn't have a problem with any of the enemies. I only had a problem with the casters. Which also is the same problem I had in Annihilation. Is always the casters. Actually, casters are always my biggest problem, to be fair. Finally, raised Vulpus to E260. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Madam Chen, Inspector Hoshiguma seems to be waving at you. Medic, come with me. Hoshiguma, what else did you ask those reunion members? I asked them if the warehouse was rigged. If the entire warehouse is hooked up with explosives. We'll throw them in one by one. So? Nothing. Val made his way here after he was ambushed. Reunion originally was set up around here. Chen, pull on the door's right side, I'll get the left. It seems to be jammed and won't budge. Let me try cutting a hole first. No need, I'll just tear it apart. Boom! It's open! XR02, tell me your location. XR02! XR02! Madam Chen, I hear fighting outside. The warehouse door was busted open. It might be Reunion. I'll take care of it myself. Stop, that's me! Don't hang up! Is that you, Madam Chen? That's a relief. I'm all the way in the back. Oof. That wound. What happened to your eyes? I wasn't careful enough. Got hit by arts. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter now. This is for you. Medic, staunch is bleeding. No, Madam Chen, there's no need. I've already accepted. Stop talking! It's true. Do you see how many times I've been shot? I'm blind. I don't want to move anymore. I've had enough of this pain. I'm so tired. Take it, Madam Chen. S249TA, F106. 49. I've memorized the location. Details are on the paper. The intel about Reunion's infiltration was not sent to the other leaders, but just to one party. There must be a reason behind it. You must look into it. The sooner the better. I will. It was no easy task for me to get this. Anyway, Madam Chen, I didn't expect things to end up like this. Even though I was finally able to make a contribution, I didn't think this would be how I did it. None of us did. Thanks to your bravery, we now have a chance to stop the enemy. never liked Lundman, and Lundman never liked me. But now, I finally managed to do something for Lundman. Not bad for a bum like me, right? You're calling one of the Chunshui Big Three a bum? Compared to you, Madam Oni, I'm nothing more than a bum. Madam Chen, how's Madam Oni doing? Is she still working as inspector? She is. She's been my partner for a long time. Madam Chen, Madam Oni, is too honest and frank. No one in the gang dare challenge her. But she's no match for those Lundman moguls. Please keep an eye on her. Don't let anyone demean her. I won't let those stuck-up plutocrats insult her because of her background. This is the only favor I ask of you. Just one. Don't worry about that. Hoshiguma's very strong. No one can hurt her. No matter how powerful, everyone has their limits. The entire LGD stands with her. Good. That's a relief. Madam Oni, Madam Chen, I have no regrets now. Madam Chen, are you still here? I am. Am I a good person? A few years ago, a bit hard to say, but now you are, without a doubt. Lundman is proud of having citizens like you. A pathetic infected can be a good citizen. Some people in Lundman are indeed obsessed with Eripathy, but you'd be better off asking Lundman directly. How do I do that? Will the city answer me? I will on its behalf. And it says, I don't mind. Pal, you've always been, and always will be, one of Lundman's best. Thank you, Madam Chen. Thank you so much. Madam Chen, there are 2 things I'd like to relay to Madam Oni. You should tell her yourself. What do you mean? Are you saying... Boss? It's me. I'm right here. Madam Chen, you should have told me sooner. She chose to not say anything. Boss, did I do a good job? Not good enough. You can't call it a good job until you survive to see things through. Well, damn. I've already used up my luck to have you carry me on your back, boss. Anywhere you want to go? You always refuse to tell me where you came from. Here, Lundman. As a matter of fact, I've never been to other cities. If possible, just bury me in that old place. The hideout? But that place is a complete wreck now, long deserted. To be honest, I'm not sure how I'd clean it up. It's okay. As long as I'm with the others. I will. Boss, even though we've always been scared of you, we've also always cheered you on. We've always cheered. Same here. Alright, PZF, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. In a way, it's somewhat of a good thing that we didn't get a full 3-star, because 9 times out of 10 chance we would have gotten Beagle. Goodness. It's okay though, Pinecone. Beagle would have been it, yeah. I'm glad that we didn't clear it fully, because it would have been Beagle. Ironically, we didn't clear it because I didn't deploy Beagle. If you had no Arcorn, imagine. That was alright. Why do my operators pick, like, the absolute worst moments? Also, I think Beagle learned from Noir, and then when she inevitably... Why are they both defenders? I just realized they're both defenders. Goodness. Really? Alright. I know that we can 3-star that in the future, because I know that that was literally just a matter of not having a defender to not let 2 enemies sneak through. So I know that I can clear that. Their defense is too high for feelings. Ouch! Goodness. Alright. That is rough, honestly. Oh, okay. Is this a jump? No, it's a... This said 70? Dang. Well, I know the only reason we got through is because I had healers healing healers. Quite literally. Replacing Lesson with Lapland would have done the trick, but, there's not a good range for that. Also, doesn't Lapland also only have block 1? Or does she have block 2? 4 heals? Are you harm assist? I mean, I do have read. 2? Oh. I think Lessing has higher attack though, doesn't he? Hang on. 583. 800. Yeah. I think we still needed Lessing. So yeah, not enough block, but definitely a higher attack. But that's without skill, right? I know his skill ran out, but wait, does that... This is without the skill, isn't it? Because this doesn't change regardless of skill. So yeah, I mean, the attack goes up, but this is this still base? So this is still 300 points higher than Lapland. Blessing on S1? It's passive either way. Oh! Yeah, you're right. Maybe S1 would be better. I think I just was really needing to get rid of the caster, and yeah, would have been better if I had thought of that. S1 better for lane holding. I see that. I see that.
You're responsible for the plan, and I'll be responsible for you. Give me the order.
S2 is better for when you need to kill a priority target. I see that, yeah. But if we don't know what awaits us each time, then it's hard to know what's what. Also, wait, am I going to... Who am I not using? Elysium, Cruz, Smalantha. Hopefully that's okay here? We'll see what this stage... Wait, I didn't even look. Yeah, okay. A lot more room for ranged units, honestly. Kinda debating on if I should bring along Cruz. I don't... This is probably a good stage for Lapland. Stasia's our strongest. Amiya's probably good here. Well, no, we have Amiya and Reed. Maybe we don't need Cruz? You do practice runs, find out what you're up against, make a strategy based on what you learn there. See, I hear ya. I do. But I don't ever see myself wanting to use practice runs now because I used a practice run against, Frost Nova, and I heavily regretted that. Let me see. We've got Mountain, Lapland, Stacia, Pinecone. Maybe we don't need Beagle. Or no, We had a problem with lane holders before. Maybe we don't need Doberman? Doberman's good for ranged. I don't think we need Lessing here. Let me try with Cruz instead, because Lessing is kind of my, like, 50-50 off. It's literally 1 sanity to fall. Oh, that wasn't the issue. The issue is when you actually succeed, and then it doesn't count. Yeah, no, the issue is not like, oh, you're only using 1 sanity. The issue is when it actually ends up going well. Then just repeat, what's the problem? The problem is you're a streamer. Evelyn, thank you very much for following on Twitch. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm surprised that we were somehow able to replicate that. But, I don't like doing it now. Did you try the current event? I did! It's the first event where I was actually able to get to the end of the base stages. I've never been able to do that before. I was really happy about that. Alright, let's try this. Oshiguma? Huh? You don't look so good. I'm fine. I was just thinking. I didn't think he'd get dragged into this. Don't worry, you know how I am. It's all in the past now. Or, as we say in London, such is fate. Do people in the Far East believe in fate? Having been through so many things, even if I didn't believe it before, I have to accept it now. Is the intel accurate? Without a doubt. Here's the location indicated by the intel. Those reunion members skulking around, are they our targets? By the looks of things, they don't know we've completely surrounded them yet. They seem to be building something around the entire block. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the central hubs that connects Reunion's various bases. If we destroy the communication facility here, we can deliver a crippling blow to their forces in this area. Purple Onyx, I find practice tickets more useful as a way to experiment and win without losing sanity instead of learning how to clear. If you want to try out skills of new operators. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, no, I was able to get to 9, surprisingly. Because of Astacia. Because of Astacia and Reed. My tag team. My best tag team, honestly. If we destroy the communication facility here, we can deliver a crippling blow to their forces in the area. That would put us one step closer to recapturing the LGD headquarters. Your call. Also, I can't stop thinking about the details of the intel report. You mean the part about Reunion's objective not just being the construction of a forward base? That's right. Enemies are secretly looking for an extremely high-value target. It is necessary to determine their actions first. What are they doing in the wealthy districts? What kind of high-value target are they trying to find there? It seems a bit fishy to me as well. According to our previous plans, all the buildings here should already have been evacuated. If Reunion is planning to kidnap one of the moguls, they probably won't find them here. When are we going to make our move? Scouting doesn't seem to be Reunion's strong suit, so we can carry out our raid at any time. They're probably used to always being the hunters, not the prey. Now that it's their turn to be the prey, they'll be hunted down in no time. Let's continue observing them carefully for now. Our priority is to find out what their objectives are, not to engage them. It's easy enough to go in and destroy them, but it'll take patience to find out what they're after. Understood. Wait, Chen, are they about to break the door of that house down? Has the target already been confirmed? Assemble, quickly. To minimize the loss of civilians, huh? Of course! Snipers, take aim. Understood. It's Lundman's army. Fall back. We need to contact. Snipers, shoot down that person with the radio equipment. Stop the transmission. They're supposed to be defending the base, so how come they're running away from us? They're up to something. Let's see how far you can run. Well, I see where I need snipers. Alright. Which lane are we? Okay. Oh! I need to have a better outlook on how, tiles work, because I don't. Is there... That is visually confusing. Did this say it was going? Oh, drones. I see. So... And we're going right to this end. Okay. I guess it is good to have Beagle here. Or maybe Saria? Everyone's so separated out. I don't like that. Wait a minute. If I have them here, I won't be able to... Hang on a sec. I can't... There is no good place for anybody. Jeez! Okay. I'm trying to think, because I'm not used to a stage layout like this at all. Alright, Saria's probably still better here for peace of mind. Yeah, let's just throw our 6 stars into the beginning, why not? And they can both heal around or each other, so... Let's try to deal with this.
Who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
And it's gonna get overwhelming fast, so... I can't tell where the position of those snipers is gonna be. I get confused when it has this yellow thing going around. Oh, it's behind me. Lovely.
Sure.
I did not time this well. This is so confusing visually. Great. Should have had them go in the other direction.
Got it.
Great.
Yielding is
So
not an
visually
option.
hard to tell. So hard to tell what they're doing. I'm glad that we at least have Riadami and Cruz and they're kind of holding each area, except this back area here. It's probably gonna be a good Lapland spot, I suppose. I'm gonna have to deal with this, even though they're gonna be going the other direction. Ugh. I don't have much of a choice here. No one's really around for healing, and I don't like it. Oh, this is such poor positioning.
I'm right here, Doc. I know everything.
Alright.
Archie,
That's at least better here. That's not really fair to, That's not really fair to Lapland, but...
Here
If I can just get a healer for Lapland because she doesn't have any on her. Is that gonna be able to... No, because we don't have 2 Telopsises. Alright. That works. That works. None of the snipers went through, so that's good at least. We only have 2 people lane holding, which I don't like, but oh, great. I remember these things from Annihilation. AoE damage. Well. Good thing there's not many places for AoE in this stage particularly. Alright, we've got healers, 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 defenders that can heal themselves. Sounds good, right?
Here I am.
Alright. We can just get... Everyone should be able to handle the snipers because we've got everyone facing in each direction, so... Or not the snipers, the... I hate these. Also, someone please remember, please remind me to change, Susuro's skill later because I keep forgetting to do
I'm
this.
right here, Doctor. Are you afraid of me? There you are. This endless burn.
I mean, please. No, please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. And on this side, how are we doing on the other side?
Just who are you?
Thank you,
weaklings
Cruz. I
going to stop
appreciate
like
it. I don't know
that?
if this is gonna be enough. Thank you, Cruz.
Mission accomplished.
Goodness. Okay. She's not tanking. I had Telopsis on her. Oh. Goodness. You're 1 sanity away from completing Here People So's medal set. Best of luck, Kusako. Best of luck. Ugh. Goodness. All the reunion members have been captured. None of them knew anything about the specific instructions. Chen? What are you looking at that has you so absorbed? Didn't this used to be a university road? Seems so. Its name was changed later. I think this is where my home used to be. Wasn't your apartment in Taibao? This was the estate that belonged to my biological father's clan. Looks like it's been renovated. So much time has passed, I barely recognize it anymore. Did you live here before studying abroad in Victoria? Even though I've heard that both you and Mr. Wei were born to Yan aristocrats, it's really quite astonishing to see a mansion this big. Aristocrats? They were, but I'm not. But your mansion here, how should I call it? The Chen estate will do. Come in. Huh? Whoa, 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 isn't that your own house? Why'd you slice the door open? I forgot to bring the key. Besides, Reunion also just opened a hole along the side wall. They might have caused some unexpected damage. That doesn't mean you should... forget it. If you say so. Rat... What? Casters shouldn't have more than 50% health after an explosion in your mind? Except Rat Princess? Could just pop the hinges too, I guess. No need to take off your shoes. Are you serious? Chen, answer me honestly. Do you hate your old man? He doesn't deserve to be my father. Okay. If I remember correctly, you joined the LGD right after you graduated from Victoria and returned to London. Locksmiths hate this one simple trick, oh my gosh. I was living in the dorms at the time. So you never returned here after that. I have no lingering attachments to this place. People who say stuff like that usually have a lot more going on in their mind. Anyways, do you have any ideas about what this high-value target might be? Chen? Are you looking around? She's deep in her own little world again, huh? Chen, I'll be waiting by the door. Call me when you're ready to go. Congrats, Usako! Congrats, congrats! Keep all your toys orderly. Do not go outside. Do not talk to anyone without permission. Do not make eye contact with adults without permission. Rough upbringing? You really kept this room clean all this time. How generous of you to keep a tidy bed for me. Or is this some kind of malediction because you think I'm bad luck? Wait, the photo. Right, the photo. You shall receive no love from me, not in the slightest. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't stand you. Just seeing you makes me want to peel my skin off my arms. I can't tolerate any of you. I'm too selfish, but I can't live like this anymore. One day, all of you will understand. If you hate me, so be it. Because I hate you too, and that's how it should be. Here it is. A photo from such a long time ago. I thought it had been lost. Wait, no. Could this be what they're searching for? What's going on? Why would they be after this? Have you lost your marbles as well? I'll certainly help you, but what are you thinking? Why here? Why now? Ah, what I expect. Of course you won't answer me. Couldn't make that out. Are you finally ready to go? We're going. Did you get any leads? Or did you want to play with the balls of yarn a bit longer? Hard to believe you're still in the mood to crack jokes. I think your mood is just a tiny bit better than it was before, though. It's as you said. Maybe I did have a bit too much on my mind. That's right. According to the reports, Reunion is scattered throughout this entire area, and the forces we deployed earlier are driving them out. That's good. It makes our job easier, and we're getting closer to our goal. LGD, get into formation and move out. We're going to take back Lundman.
No casualty on our side. The Doctor's leadership is indeed unparalleled.
I'm still trying to wonder where we are. Alright. Past 1 a.m. for you. Have a good stream. Good luck with the upcoming stages. Thank you, NZ. All the best and have a great rest of your night. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Change shoes. Thank you! Thank you, I appreciate that. Ooh! Oh, I need this stage badly. Considering that I just used up literally all the iron I had. Ugh. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I understand that this is better. I know this is better. But I end up getting so nervous that I either use it too quickly or don't use it at all. And I'm just not good enough to use this. So I'm keeping it to the first one for my own peace of mind.
Complete all pre-battle physical exams to deploy.
If you need a Ryron, the event lets you farm the blue tier rocks guaranteed. I did see that, and I have been doing that, and that's how we were able to get enough for Astacia, frankly. So I actually got very lucky that we were able to. You've never used it too quickly in all the streams I've seen? I absolutely have used it too quickly. Don't overthink it, you really need to use it more than twice per stage. I end up not using it because I get too nervous, and then, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had it on the wrong one when I was doing Annihilation. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I recognize that would be a mistake. Also, hello Vessa, welcome in. No comment on the photo? It was a huge plot twist when I first played it. I couldn't see who was in the photo. I kind of had a feeling that I could make it out, but I'm not sure if I'm right. So, it's hard for me to say. I couldn't make it out. I mean, they intentionally, like, designed it so it's not entirely clear. It was very hard to tell. It was blurred for a reason. That's what I think. Yeah. I don't think you're meant to be able to tell very much. So, do I have any comments? Not at the moment, no. Sam Zero, that is literally me in every game. I'm sorry. That is literally me. I am the item hoarder. I am the skill hoarder. I am the... Well, clearly I'm the Originium holder and the, Prime holder. Yes. That is me. I am absolutely the, I'm absolutely that person in games. Saving the abilities for Enfield. I can't help it. No horde, only Gamba? No. We did enough! We've done enough. This is all I needed for Gamba for a very long time. Dark, is that the type of pun I think it is? Once it's revealed, you'll understand why Chen is acting like this? Okay, good to know. No spoilers, no spoiler. So, like, but yeah, that's why everyone was like, oh, why didn't you have any comments? That was a big plot twist. I couldn't make out the photo, so it's fine, it's fine. Gamba's been paused until Aroma, Suzerain, or Vulpus are right up, or Waifu. Yeah, exactly, fair enough. Aroma also only because I know Raoul will kill me. Goodness. Hang on. Okay, there's gonna be problems. There's gonna be problems, and a lot of problems. There's gonna be many problems. Alright, it's fine. It's really not fine, but... Are there gates here? I'm sorry, is the enemy just, like, stepping over gates? Am I seeing that right? Top gates are aerial only? Interesting. I'm gonna bring Vermel. I think I'm gonna bring Vermel. I think I am going to have Mountain and Anastasia. Probably still want healers. I probably need Beagle. Well, I'll have Saria and Mountain. We'll see what happens if I don't have Beagle, but I think I need Vermel.
I'm here.
Any comment on Chen's father saying I want to peel off my skin every time I see you? I mean, it's awful, but I don't really have enough context for it. I understand that Chen's father seems like a very bad person, but other than that, I really don't have any other comments because I don't know enough. Trust us, AK's stories speak. I mean, I believe you. You guys keep saying, like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I'm like, they're clearly, like, setting the stage here. I don't have thoughts yet. What if you had to guess? I don't know. I'll let it naturally develop, I guess. I don't really want to speculate, because here's the thing. I don't want to Wow, okay. Aegis and Purple Onyx saying the exact same things. Wow. Okay. Okay. Here's the problem. I don't like speculating in things like this, because if I'm right, it doesn't satisfy me to be right. It just makes me think like, oh, I was able to predict it, or I was able to figure it out early and now it's not as much as of a shock. Like, give me the Star Wars moment if I had watched Star Wars 40 years ago, okay? Speculating in the stream also causes problems due to chat's reactions. Very good point, yeah. Because if I had said, like, oh, I believe it's this, and then people would be like, ah, maybe you're thinking in the right direction. And I'm like, no, I don't want to know that. Most of the story will be laid upon you. Exactly. See, I understand that what they're doing right now is, like, they're planting seeds. And I want them to, like, let the seeds be planted. I don't want to rip them out of the ground. Alright. Is that so wink wink none judge? So annoying. Exactly. Thank you guys for understanding. I appreciate it. Some people prefer to learn the story at the pace of the story. Exactly. That's what I want to do, is I want to learn the story at the pace of the story. The other thing is, like, that's why I'm so against spoilers, is because, like, if I see a spoiler, most people will be like, oh, forget about it, like, don't try to remember that, just forget you ever said that. The problem is, the minute that I know something is a spoiler, or the minute I know something is a reference, or the minute I know something is, like, something I need to pay attention to, my brain locks onto that and doesn't let go. And I don't want it to lock onto that, you know what I mean? So, like, I end up thinking about it too much, and then it's just, like, constantly in my head to look out for, and I don't like it. Arknights is one of the most spoiler-killed story games I played in a while. Yeah, I understand. One time we were watching the same anime, I was a few episodes ahead. I said, episode 9 is a really cool song in it. She got upset. She really, really hates spoilers. I'm sorry. It's because you said it was like a lyric song, and in anime, that always means something is about to go down. That's why I freaked out. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like speculating or theorizing because I just end up spoiling myself if I end up being right, and then I don't want to be right about it. Vessa, no, please! Vessa, please. Alright. Jump in. Unending War. Oh. That's a lovely,
目的地はどこでしたっけ
okay. Interesting placements, I suppose, here.
これ以上は進ませません。
So, I'm guessing there's gonna be sniper, drones soon, right? I'm trying to think of... Actually, wait, what if I had him... I'm trying to think, because I need to be able to catch them. Also, this is gonna appear too quickly, so... Where's that? Okay. Hang on a sec. They're being nice, at least, by allowing it to all be on one side to start. So... Let's see if that's enough time, hopefully.
I'm listening.
Mountain, please heal. Okay. So we basically just need to be able to survive the drones. So that's why... Okay. You can handle 2, so we'll have Doberman handle these. That should be okay. And then Sarah's definitely going to be on the other end here. Doberman has our range on this side, we'll have Lapland range on that side. We're also going to have to mind healers, so that's not super helpful. Mountain's probably okay. Telopsis is the one that's going to need help. Or Doberman, I mean. We're still okay. We're going to get overwhelmed, but that's okay. We've got Doberman and then Mountain if it goes through. We've got Telopsis healing Doberman. We've got Cruz handling the drones. Everyone's going this direction. I feel like I'm missing something. There it is. Alright. Saria back here. There's going to be drones here, so that's going to be Vermel's spot. That's not going to be enough for actually. I'm trying to think of what makes the most sense. No, probably earliest is best because they stay still for a minute, I think. We'll have Lapland here because she's actually able to hit drones, which is good. That's probably okay. Except, of course, that range is awful. And if I can just get... If I can get Susuro here, then we should be able to cover our lanes fairly decently, and I still have to watch both sides to make sure that we're still getting all the drones.
I'll go ahead. Don't underestimate the people of the wilderness.
And I know that Vermel is not as strong, so we have to rely on her skill for this. Okay. That is going to be a lot, so I need to get Stacia here to... I have a limit. Oh, shoot. Is that going to be enough? I don't have a limit. That's too many. Shoot. Mountain's not needed? Yeah, no, Doberman's not needed, you're right.
Your orders?
Don't need Doberman, do need...
Time to prove myself.
Come on, Shetty Clyde.
Alright, Lapland's skill activated at the perfect time, thankfully. And there's casters.
Solidify.
There's casters. I don't... Okay. Thank you, Lapland. Perfect timing, honestly. 36 out of 56. There's probably still gonna be drones, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that.
I'm over here. Scream if you're
We don't have to worry about...
Don't hold it in.
Is that gonna be enough? Great. Alright.
Solidify.
In that case, it's gonna have to be great.
To protect.
That's not good. That's not good.
Ready for us. Light of stars shall be my blade.
I hate these casters so much. And I don't have anyone to heal her now.
Solidify.
Is it just one, like, really?
Got it.
I can't tell what else is going to, it's only 38 out of 56, so this isn't the end point of it.
Solidify.
Lovely. Alright. Saria, please try to heal Astasia. We do still have drones. I don't like that.
There you are.
And these are coming in at the same time. Do we at least get to not have to deal with casters? Because everything's fine when we don't have the caster. Okay, never mind. We don't have anyone for healing. We don't have anyone for healing on this side except Saria, but I think she can only... She can reach Pinecone at least. That's helpful. She can't reach Amiya though. And Amiya can't reach them. We have Susuro. I'm gonna keep her there as long as I can, actually. Please stop getting Pinecone.
Here. I hear someone.
It's not gonna... It's not gonna... No. Hard to make these decisions fast enough. That's gonna be a problem too.
Anybody hurt?
Just who are you?
Lend me your
Who's
ring.
down here?
Avians among the stars.
Cruz is down because casters. I swear.
Please, trust in me.
We don't have
I'll
anyone
be waiting here.
to deal with.
Solidify.
I know that the position is okay. Shoot. Okay, that's it. That's out. That's. Alright. That's literally not winnable at this point because that's gonna be too many and they're just gonna go down and yeah. Ugh.
We have failed. I am the one to blame.
I hate how much I love casters when they're on my team, and I hate casters when they're on the enemy's team. Ay. What? It's no, my star is not a sticker, no. It's not a scab either, it's, what? I guess, okay, your closest guess of being a stone, I suppose, is the most accurate. What? What brought this on all of a sudden? I must know. Goodness. More lore with headless chicken? Wow, okay. Excuse me. Exposed skull? No, that is not true either. You've been cooking that question in the oven for hours? Imagine it more like a stone. I think that's your best bet. It's not bone, no. It's not part of my skull, no. It's more like a stone. A stone is your best guess, okay? It's not a headlamp. Where do you people even come up with this? Bones are calcium, it's almost stone. Oh my gosh. Could be something like a unicorn horn, just star-shaped. If I say yes to that, then you're just gonna say that it's bone. Does it glow in the dark? Maybe. No, you don't press it. What is wrong with you guys? Goodness. No, it's not a headlamp. It's no. It's not a headlamp. It doesn't have like a directed light. No, Raoul, please. It's not a sticker, and the gems aren't candy. Do you fire laser? No, I do not. Why? Why all of this? Why all of these things? You guys are insane. No, it can't, but why does everyone think that? It's not a homing beacon, what? It's not... It's not a sticker, it's not... Why are you guys deciding for me? No, it's not like a lighthouse beam. No, it's not. I'm not a chew toy. I'm not a squeeze toy. What is wrong with you guys? It's not a glow-in-the-dark ceiling star. Stop. Star's so flustered even OBS joined in on the bullying. What the heck? What is wrong with you guys? It's not- no, it doesn't crack like a phone screen if I fall. It's- I don't have to worry about that. Why am I being bullied so terribly right now? Why is this happening? Is it a moose? What? Are you okay, Vessa? This is not bullying, this is research. What the heck is wrong with you guys? A Starkadite, a moose? Why do you- why a moose? Why did you say that, Vessa? Where does that even come from? You're the one that chose to have a star shape. I can't even read that. It's not a
Bushmaster just supported the prismatic fox for 15. I don't know what's wrong with us, but your design is so nice.
Well, I'm glad you think it's nice. Thank you, Bushmaster. I'm glad that you think that it's nice. No, there's no... Vessa, why did you have to say moose, of all things? Goodness. Nightfall, hello, hello. Funny story about Irium, actually. I'm not part of Irium anymore, actually. So, that's a thing. You still have a sleep. Your brain went, it'd be funny if I asked if it was a moose. And do you see where that gets you? It's not a window. I'm not a Gundam. There's no moose lore. There's no Vessa, why of all things? You're the one who usually says potato. Why did you decide moose today? Goodness. Oh, 7 Irium. Irium still exists. I just don't on there, but it's okay because I'm still using the Irium days for silly Stargazer shenanigans, so it's all good. And seeing you guys right now, I think there's still going to be a fair bit of that. You make it sound like you got fired from Irium, talk more confident, be like, yeah, I ditched that place we gaming here, now YOLO. Hashtag Discord and Ko-fi. Goodness. Yeah, okay, so basically real quick, just so I will speed it up in terms of what Irium is. It's a mobile-only chatting app that is completely locked to only people in the US, so anyone who is international was not able to watch me. I am visual. I mainly do art and started playing game things, and you can't do that on Irium, so it's really, really great for people who are, like, very totally yappy idols in training, singers, DJs. It's really great for those people. For people like me who are entirely visual, it's a real struggle. So, as much as I've learned a lot, because if I hadn't been on Irium, I probably would not be able to talk to chat as well as I am now. Ultimately, it wasn't the right decision for me in the long term. So, that is essentially Irium, mobile app, and if you're international, you weren't even allowed to download it at the moment. It's not even available in Canada yet. I'm hoping that they will expand. I want the best for the underfound new streamers, but at the moment it was just too restrictive for what I do. Very visual, I agree. Star Moose is a huge help. A lot of people in Japan made American accounts to join, and that's a thing, right? Because it is an app in Japan, but it's separate from the one in the US. So, like, if you weren't in the US, you couldn't join the US side, even if you already had the app in Japan. It was a little insane. If it wasn't for Irium, I wouldn't be able to talk to as good to chat as I am now. Talking to chat now. It's not a moose! Screaming! Okay. That is genuinely, yeah. Newbie Reaper's, call is so applicable to everything in life. No, it had nothing to do with Connor, please. But yeah, Nightfall, I am on, I'm not on the Irium side, but I am on the Twitch and YouTube ×2 side. I have a second YouTube channel, and that's for Stargazer shenanigans. So I don't do Arknights things on there. I do, well, basically everything that's happening in chat right now, frankly. So if you want to continue torturing me, I do have a second channel where you can do that. Full-time. No, not full-time, but like once a week. If you so desire. You thought you'd escape the Irium jokes. I thought I'd escape multiple Irium jokes. And no, you guys all insisted on bringing them all over. Goodness. No. It's not full-time. I said full-time as a Freudian slip. It's once a week. The rest of the time, I'm either doing commissions or I'm on here. But once a week, maybe twice a week in the future, but for now, once a week. I have a secondary channel. It's linked to my main channel. And you can check it out if you want Stargazer shenanigans. It's not Arknights focused, it is purely Stargazer shenanigans. Fail stage BGM is oddly fitting. Oh. You guys need to quit it with the moose thing. It's not 24/7 bullying streams, goodness. But Vessa, if you want to do me a favor real quick that I would really appreciate, if you could link that channel in chat, to make it easier on people if they decide that they want to subscribe to that channel for that once a week Stargazer shenanigans. If you want to link it, I'd really, really appreciate it. Anyway, I still have to survive. Let's try this again. No more moose shenanigans, they are distracting. Manifesting Viviana for Moose Gaming, oh my gosh. Watch that be the next poll for something. Thank you, Vessa, I appreciate it. I do want to be able to invite Arknights to that channel if they so please. It is not Arknights focused, but it is another thing that I do where it is basically yapping silly bakadoodles, silly doodles, silly Stargazer things, silly community-based things. What? So confused. Alright, anyway. Let me try not dying this time. Wait, actually, let me look at the map and let me see what I can change this time, actually. Okay, casters really are just the main issue, aren't they? Maybe I just don't hug the boxes. Because that was my main issue, was everyone got split up too far. So I'll just try to not hug the boxes and see how it goes. And, okay, I see. This is probably better for this stage.
Everything.
So let's see here.
Complete all pre-battle physical exams to deploy.
Nightfall, thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you. If she gets 100 subs on the alt channel, she'll stream her reading the entire B-movie script and beatnik poetry. Vessa, no! And again, hello. Yes, indeed, Fox. Indeed, Fox. I'm glad that you can see me as a fox. Because some people can't. But thank you.
What blocks the way, I will
Alright.
burn through.
Let's try lane holding a little bit earlier. And then we'll get all of our healers here. I also realized I could also have the, I could also have our snipers going around the bend, which might be good. I might... Is that gonna be enough? No, I really want to get rid of them early, I think. Hang on. I want... Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to think of where... Alright. Who's there? Telopsis. Would not... Okay. It's not ideal, but that's fine. Let's just try working with this.
I won't sleep on the job.
And then... Let's try having Telopsis here. Thank you very much for subscribing, I appreciate it. And then we're still able to get Cruz, which is good. And...
There you are.
Can Doberman reach there? No, I don't think so, but... I mean, if an enemy is close enough, then she could. So... I don't know, we'll see how it goes, because you can still heal on your own, so we'll have... Actually, we'll just see how this goes for now.
Let's take it slow.
Nobody's coming from this end. I feel like this isn't super efficient for Cruz, but that's okay. Let's have Doberman here in case someone gets through.
Initiation.
Telopsis is only healing Cruz, but that's okay because we're going to have Reed here to help out.
Please, trust in me.
And then the other stage is going to move around slowly. So let's see. We'll have Saria. Trying to think. We're gonna have to have Vermel.
Filthy scum.
Actually, no. We'll have... It's going to target, so... Yeah. Nope, don't have a choice. Okay.
I can smell the game on the wind.
Do I want my medic to be the last targeted? No, but... I'm not really sure how else to deal.
Solidify.
And I need to be able to
Anybody hurt?
save everyone. That's gonna be too much. Is that too much? That's gonna be too much for Saria, isn't it? That's too much for Saria. Okay.
Your orders?
In that case, we need
Solid positioning. Just
block 2
who
for
are you
Lapland.
weaklings when
Are you
stuff like
kidding
that?
me? Okay. Well, that's the stage. Yeah, that's the stage. That's the stage. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I'll fight harder next time.
The way Telopsis is facing hurts my brain. I mean, it was okay. I just... Alright. I think it gets heavier on the other side from what I can tell. Mission failed. We need a morale boost. Night catch? What is night catch? Oh! Night catch! I see! I see! Fine, Fox. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goodness. I was like, what is a night catch? Gagamon, thank you very much for following as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, right side definitely has more going on for sure. I realized that after losing the last stage. I'm like, oh, okay, right side's a lot heavier actually. So, Vermel and Cruz, that needs to be flipped. Mountain's okay as his own lane holder. Saria needs help with DPS. And if they run around, then Pinecone or Stacia or Lapland should be able to help that. Yeah, Saria needs another lane blocker. Wait, is Lapland block 2 or block? Yeah, block 2. Okay, that's good. Alright. Try that one more time. You're busy making a meme? Oh no. That's never a good sign.
What blocks the way, I will burn through.
Alright. Mountain is still good early. Mountain can heal himself, so I actually don't really need a healer immediately there. It's actually much better to have the main lane there. Cruz? No, wait. I said I needed Vermel. I said I needed Vermel on this side and Cruz on the other side, because the other side's way heavier. Also, I'm wondering if I should try, well, we'll see. That's gonna be a one-hit KO if I'm not careful. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. If I can get her skill up so that she can attack faster and heavier, maybe that'll be enough time?
People of the wilderness.
Maybe? Maybe? We'll see? Come on, Vermel, please. Alright. Is that gonna be enough time to block 2? Are you gonna be okay with that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're still good lane holding. Vermel can still handle the early drones, that's okay. Mountain is still lane holding, that's good. I didn't say they weren't good, I just said I was scared. Saria is still good for lane holding here. I'm just gonna have Saria and then see what else happens, just so I don't forget. And Vermel can't heal herself, sadly, so... Let's see. I think, since Mountain can, I think Susuro actually needs to be... I'm trying to think. That's not a good position, that's not a good position. I suppose... here?
Anybody hurt?
That's a lot to deal with. Okay.
Commence tracking.
Alright.
Filthy scum.
Other side here. We're going to have her here, and then Tlopsis is going to be able to cover the other end. Actually, yeah, okay. And then...
Here I am.
It's not gonna be enough, so we'll have Lapland here.
Solid positioning.
Orders.
Doberman is not doing enough at the moment, and then we'll have Reed helping. You can block 2, okay. We need Reed to help on this side. There might not even be enough. We'll have to see. That's not enough. Okay. Are you still caught? You're still caught? Nope, 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 no, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. It's not enough for Stacia. Dang it. Mel's still dealing with drones. That should be okay. Stacia needs help here.
Here I am. I'm prepared. Fear not the
Skill up here. Alright. Skills going on both sides, that's good. We don't have our healer when there's casters. That's not good, but can't really do anything about it. Great. Kind of stuck. But everyone's still able to hold on. Sarah, is your skill reaching? It is. Okay, that's really nice. That's very helpful. And Chris is actually able to hit, so that's good. That's good. You know what? This is looking better. This is looking better. Kind of worried about each side. We'll see how this goes, I guess. We still have, okay. We still have our drone hitters, that's good.
Give me the order.
Let's, I don't know if it's gonna get worse later, but I need to move these out of the way as fast as I can. How's this going?
Where do you wish to go your lives? Now, take a
Stacia is not doing much, but sort of... Alright, 43 out of 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 5, 6. There's probably gonna be more drones. I don't know if Stacia is gonna be needed, or if a healer is gonna be needed.
Here I am.
Jeez, that is a lot for Vermel to deal with on her own. That's a lot for Mountain to deal with on his own. Stacey's not helping right now. I really need... I'm trying to think.
Here I am.
Not gonna be good enough. Barely makes it. Okay. Alright.
ここですか? Very well. Roger.
And just get rid of these guys.
Come on, cherry quasi tesoro.
Please, 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 please. Bruce. Oh! Great.
Anybody hurt?
Great. Literally the last one, so... Okay. I don't like anything about you, but I think Pinecone can clear it, and then Cruz can finish off the job. Hi.
No
That was a close
casualty
one.
on our side. The doctor's leadership is indeed unparalleled.
That was a close one. Anyone need help? Yeah, you too, Cicero. Hi. Beagle spared us. Oh my gosh. Very close, yeah. Very close. I'm glad that we still had Pinecone. I'm glad we still had Pinecone. Hi. One day you'll realize about Gravel's power. I don't know how to use fast redeploys or how to use vanguards, clearly. But Cruz MVP for this round, very, very clear. What was this? Elite 160. That was rough. Elite 160. Arts Master drones? Arts Master drones. There's Arts drones. There's Arts drones? Really? Gravel can be bait for bombs? Oh, that's a good point. Usually used as bait. No, that makes sense, because I think I had to use her in the Thorns event. Put just strong guy onto bad guy, nod nod. You really need a Vanguard here? Jammers cost 40 DP? Wait, what? Jammer. Can stop nearby enemy drones from firing, greatly reduce their speed, prevent them from activating special abilities after being deployed. 40? It doesn't even show what it is on the map. I don't think I've even seen one of those. 40 DP? Vanguards give you a DP for the jammer. What about Elysium? I like using Elysium. I'm a flag bearer problematic. Wait, what? Oh! Oh! Oh. So you remember earlier how I said that I speed ran building the factory? It's okay. It's okay. This is why we saved them, and I already did my annihilation for this week. Oh, goodness. It's fine. It's all good. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so that's what happens if you speedrun factory building. Oh. Goodness. Oh, alright. I need Elysium this time, okay. I need early ground ops though, and that's usually Mountain Doberman. Wait, how many gates does this stage have? Okay, it's all on one side. Good. Good. I can handle it mentally when it's on one side, frankly. And look, it's a perfect little Telopsis spot right here. Look at that. Oh. Well, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. This is definitely not a ranged op stage. You need gravel? Ugh. Who else do I have for fast redeploy? I only have gravel. I technically have Kanta, but she's at nowhere. Why the... Still 2 lanes? I mean, technically they're just on the same- wait, what do you mean? It's just on the same side, right? I mean, yeah, okay, so there's like a lot more to worry about, but at least my eyes don't have to keep frittering back and forth. Because that's the worst part. I think we need Elysium. We probably- wait, no, they're showing us drones are a problem, so actually, we probably do need Vermel. Range is always helpful. I'm sorry, Amio, I probably... No, Cutter doesn't... Why do I keep confusing Cutter for a Vanguard? Healer, healer, healer. Definitely have a great spot for you. Not sure about Cicero, honestly. Cutter S2 is really good here. I think Lapland still makes sense for the range. Pinecone probably is very needed. Vermel and Cruz, like, I know Vermel isn't as good, but I don't have much with snipers. Cutter can hit air with us too. That is true. Might have to go for a bit, not sure. Don't worry, Raoul. Either way. It's all good. Do what you need to do. Alright. Cutter's only at 30. I don't know how often I'd be using Cutter, so I'm hesitant on raising. Wait, how's her skill? I can't waste these because that's what Pinecone's E2 needs. And she wants like 16 of them or something insane. Hoi! Cutter can hit air with skills, but good luck charging the skills. I mean, it's not that bad. During the stream, you said 8 words might be the funniest meme potential that I cannot make now for probably another year? What kind of... I don't know what to make of that. We also have Lessing. Oh, Cutter has block too. She is much lower attack, she's not raised. 8 words for funny meme potential that you can't make for a year? You said something that's incredibly funny to me lore-wise. It'll take a whole year to get there. Oh. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, that's true. The aerial is probably important. It's kind of weird that she can hit aerial units but has such a small range, so like, honestly, what's the chance it'll hit aerial units?
Got it.
And I'll take anything, though. Is it bad that she's at level 30? Probably, but I don't really have too much choice. So we've got aerial, 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 and aerial but tiny, but still aerial. We've got read for healing, Susura for healing, Telopsis for healing, Saria for healing, Stacia for heavy damage, Mountain for heavy damage, Pinecone for heavy damage. To be real, can you throw a knife further than Cutter? I mean, depending on how each spot is actually supposed to be. I mean, her range is only 1, right? Am I getting that right, or am I confusing? Yeah. That's a really small range, right? So isn't that like 5 steps? She's hitting flying drones with knives. I mean, truthfully, I don't know how high they are, but... Alright, anyways. What is a bullet other than a blunt knife? The skill range is different? How would I... There's no way to check that ahead of time, though, is there? No. Well, we'll find out. Alright. Let's just jump in. Are we on 5-6? Oh? Something's not right. What is it this time? Is your illness acting up? This is totally different from Chernobog. Even though our losses were significant, when we seized victory in Chernobog, we could see our enemies struggling and their accomplices fleeing for their lives. Doesn't Lundman feel like it's empty? It can't be, right? Come to think of it, this is supposed to be Passy Plaza, right? How come such a large mall with so many shops is completely empty? Plus, I took a look around. There's nothing of value lying around. Everything's already been taken. Didn't Patriot prohibit that? That's not what I was saying. You know, Mephisto doesn't care what we do, but that's not the point. Ugh. What I was gonna say is that it's like someone hid everything from us. That's just your imagination. Lundman can't do a thing against us. We suddenly appear from every nook and cranny all of a sudden. Hot damn, it'll be just like that time with Chernobog. This time, we're not going to wreak havoc across the city, but take it over. It'll be our city. Did you know? Know what? Passy Plaza is the closest base to the LGD headquarters. It'll be quick and convenient to supply from here. I heard it when it was mentioned in the last briefing. Anything else? All the reunion forces around the city are to gather at the LGD headquarters, and then spread out to take over the entire city. We know how the squads in this district have been deployed. But what about the other districts? I know many squads are supposed to be making their way over here, but quite a few of them have gone missing without a trace. Oh my gosh, Shy Guy from Mario, goodness. Missing. What do you mean by that? It's really strange. Their comms are still connected, but there is no response from them. We don't have any way of contacting them. And soon, no one will be able to contact you either. What? Who's there? From the window. They're outside the window. Enemies. We're under attack by enemies. The LGD. It's the LGD. You better believe it. Damn it. Did she swing down from the roof and smash the windows? Fight! Get moving! We have them outnumbered. All we have to do is slaughter them. Pass me the radio. Yes, ma'am. Listen up, LGD. Pulverize Reunion along with their bunkers. The hell? Passy Plaza is my family property. How dare you? Sorry, little miss. Reunion is still fighting back. We'll have to prioritize neutralizing them before we can think about... What did you say? You good-for-nothing... LGD, attack! Good grief. Try to be careful, though. These are our people's assets, after all. They didn't move that piano away, probably because it's too heavy. That alone is worth 1.8 million LMD. Little Miss was boasting to me about it, so try to be careful. You won't get away. Take cover. Quick, hide behind the piano. What did you just say? Oops. They smashed through our cover. Relocate. 1.8 million gone. Just like that. Comrades, comrades, listen closely. We've taken the Passy Plaza as our new base and have set up our defenses. However, the LGD suddenly attacked us from the roof. They're currently thinning out our ranks. Alert! The LGD's main force is in Posse Plaza. I repeat, Posse Plaza. Are you done yet? When did you... If you finish reporting, your mission is done. The mission is to let all the reunion forces in London know that we are here. We'll be waiting for them to chase after us and meet the LGD in mortal combat. LGD, continue firing. Don't stop. Very convenient hiding spot. Oh, goodness.
Attention,
Oh, she seems like
Make
the
sure
face
to
of
follow
reason
all
here.
Standard procedures in battle.
The jamming device
Now to
can
your
disrupt the
positions.
function of enemy drones. Manage your DP properly, use the devices to significantly delay enemy attacks.
The stars
It
will
is so
light our way.
expensive. Goodness. It's just... Wait. What? Well, now I do wish that I had Doberman. Alright. Fine. Wait, that's a... That is a step... Wait a minute. This has a step. That's for a drone, isn't it? So... It really only makes sense to blockade... Huh. I mean, Mountain can deal with this early. Maybe have... How bad are these? It seems disturbingly... Alright.
Solid positioning.
Something feels wrong. Something feels very wrong about this. Oh, it's easy just so that we can use enough DP. I see. They're making it easy just so that you have enough time for DP. And you're going in an annoying cross formation, so Mountain isn't helping as much as he could be. Great. Love that. Love when that happens. Alright. Where are the drones positioned? So, I'm guessing the drones are only going to go here? I'm not sure what to look out for, so... This is a problem, really. Stacy only has block 1, Cutter has block 2. I'm gonna need block 2, but Cutter's not gonna be strong enough for this, so... I also don't want you to end up getting stuck. Wait. No, I need
All I need you to do
the
is
space to be blocked. Artsmaster A1, flying, fast flying unit attack using ranged arts. Okay. So, and there's already problematic enemies. And there's already, okay, that was not helpful. Wait.
Vermin.
Jeez. These guys move fast. I see why they're called Naruto runners now.
Yielding is not an
Elysium's had this skill up and I haven't even been able to notice it. Because I'm worried about these guys, because I'm just not able to pay attention. Oh my gosh. Positions here are terrible. I don't know how to deal with these issues. Reed needs to help.
Yielding is not an option.
Reed can't help. We really need a... No, Saria can heal herself, but that's way too much to deal with. That should have been Pinecone, actually. Pinecone can't reach far enough either. Stacia needs to be able to help.
time to prove myself. There you are.
And... everyone's gonna need healing here. And fast. And... okay. Lovely. Alright. Cutter's just not... I'm sorry. Cutter's not leveled enough for this stage, I don't think. We really need more on the ground than I thought. Okay, so the arts drones are annoying, but they're not as intrusive.
Got it.
As I had thought they would be. I mean, they are bad, but they're not like... Do you get what I'm saying? They're annoying, but like... I definitely need Doberman. Lincoln sadly doesn't have any good places here. It made it feel like it was priority, and I don't think it is.
You're responsible for the plan, and I'll be responsible
So I'll
for
have
you.
Cruz,
Give me
but I
the
also have
order.
Reed, and I also have Lapland. And they should be able to handle it. It made it seem like it was more of a big deal than it was. I think this will be okay. Saria S1?
You people.
Jamming device can disrupt the function of enemy drones.
After
Okay.
this one.
Well, we'll see if I get to that point. You know what? Elysium can handle early slugs. And then I know it's not enough. So then we'll have... Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll do it here so there's no crossover, because I don't like the crossover. And then we'll have Doberman to help out Elysium, because I know he won't be able to do it his own, but...
Got it.
Honestly, this should be okay, because he is able to attack. I know Myrtle is not as able to attack, but Elysium's actually pretty capable, so... And then Doberman can cover what Elysium can't. I want to wait for a little bit of a break. That works. Slow these guys down, have Doberman deal with that. Alright, I do have enough for this thing, but I don't quite. Does this work? Can't attack, lose a special ability, lose 50% movement, enemies attack the drone first. Okay. Wait, it's also a drone. Enemies will attack this drone first. Oh, so it has aggro. So there's no point in using it now. Because can regular enemies attack it? It's on a range tile, so probably not. Alright, so I guess... Okay. Interesting range.
Hang in there.
See how that works. We do have Elysium helping out here, and that gives us... these guys are going to be harder hitting. I don't know if Elysium's going to be able to survive one more... Well, Elysium is still fairly capable, but I have to worry about the other side now. So, I actually think I want Pinecone here early enough, and then I'll see if we can grab... Let's see, how are we doing there? We're still okay. That should be just enough to get one more skill in. These guys are gonna be heavy hitters. I think I want to try to get Saria here. Which way did it say it was going? These guys are so fast moving. They're all going for the end exit, so can I get Saria there in time? I don't have choice. I can't time it enough. I can't time it. Oh, you only block one! I do it two! That was way too fast. That wasn't a good move. That wasn't a good move. I'm aware that that wasn't a good move. I understand that that wasn't the right move. We don't have any healers either. Alright. Mountain, I just need you to get in the way. I know that wasn't the right move. I'm aware. I see the problem. Okay. Those are heavier hitting than I thought.
I've long been ready.
I need Sarah to be able to block them both. I need Pinecone to be able to help because Pinecone's there. There's drones here. Now I have to actually worry about them.
Sleep on the job.
Use your skill.
There you are.
Alright, not a perfect run, but can still probably save the run. And that's not good. We still don't have a single healer. So... Actually, no, here's how we have to do this.
Arch unit charging.
Alright, they won't be able to use the bomb because we have this thing, right? Hopefully? If I understand how it works correctly?
Your lives are mine to protect.
What's that twist around that you just did, Reed?
There you are.
Alright, if we can get one more skill up just to have it, even though I think we're okay. And then I'll put down Stacia instead. And I could have waited until they were slowed, but oh well, because I don't know how well he's gonna be able to last. Alright, and then let's get a Stacia here. See if you can reach. There's a lot here, so I need to be able to free up the blocking. That's not good.
I'm prepared.
Reed is sadly not in a good position. I should have had her down earlier. I couldn't tell. Like, there's two boxes here, so you would expect something different, but it doesn't really make sense. I know my position isn't good. I understand that.
Just who are you?
Still to deal with drones, huh? Okay, well, I see why this thing is so necessary. But dang. Alright.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
The stage is the worst experience in the game you were talking about earlier? Oh dear. Oh, never mind. Oh, you're thinking of something different? Okay, fair enough. I mean, okay, if they're making this beeline, then Reed will be able to help there, right? I would... maybe? It's really hard for me to tell, honestly.
I'm
okay.
prepared to fight.
Reed, I appreciate...
There you are.
I appreciate you helping Cruz make it easier.
Where do you wish to go? Fear not the fire.
There's enough here where we can actually use her skill, I think. Just there's... I don't know if that's gonna reach. That's not gonna reach. Great. Is that going to go down again, or...? Really hard to tell what's happening here.
Yielding is not an option.
But let's at least have Pinecone help. Alright, okay. They still can, because it was out of range? Dang it! No, why are you going the... Oh, that's... I don't... That's unkind. Probably could have saved it with Lapland if I'd been thinking. They're gonna go on this end. Alright, I'm trying to think. That is ironic and not helpful. Oh look, my favorite! That's not gonna be enough.
Is not an option.
We're probably done with the drones though, so...
Sure.
I'll go someplace and answer for your own sins.
Yeah, I know it's too heavy on one side. I see. I understand that.
Anybody hurt? Program activating arch unit.
My position's not good. I know. I hate casters so much. Alright, we can deal with one, right?
Just who are
We
you
can deal with
weaklings
one
when
stupid
stuff like
caster.
that?
Get out of here. Hoshi, it wasn't easier. It wasn't easier, Hoshi. Hanging on to dear life. Goodness. It was not easier than I expected. No. Could have easily redeployed Reed better. I would not have been able to do that in time. That would have taken way too long. Ah. That was easier than expected. No. Really makes me more and more curious as to what happened in Chernobog. Perhaps it's the same thing as what happened here, except the roots sank in deeper and the flames burned with more intensity. Don't let your guard down. You should know that I rarely close my eyes when I'm sleeping. Ugh, I was trying to end the fighting as soon as possible, but we still ended up damaging so many shops. I'm afraid Mr. Wei is going to end up footing the bill again, especially because he's not fond of the Little Mrs. family in the first place. Is this animated by any chance? Is this in the anime? Because this probably looks amazing if it is. If not, I understand, but it is. Oh my gosh. Incredible. It's Swarovski Crystal. Chen, isn't this your favorite brand? Are they allowed to use that? Goodness. Oh. Are they allowed to say Swarovski? I guess so, huh? Not really. The pendants are nice, but the earrings aren't that good. Squad B1, Chen here. Block the west entrance and lower all security gates. I rarely see you wear earrings. Well, I'm usually in uniform because of work. The few outfits I do have are gathering cobwebs in my wardrobe. Madam Hoshiguma, this is the L3 floor plan of East Passy Plaza after Reunion modified it. Please look over it. Good job. Continue with the investigation and try to utilize the terrain to our advantage. Afterwards, we'll find the best route to cross Reunion's blockade from here. We can't make do without your information. Roger. Clothes, huh? It's hard picturing you as someone who spends money on that kind of stuff. Aren't you the same way with your countless motorbikes? What's wrong with wanting to look nice for yourself every now and then? Work takes up most of my time, but it's not my whole life after all. It'll be more likely to believe you if you didn't show up early every morning like clockwork, as well as taking on overtime hours that would scare anyone else to death. I guess all you can say is that life is tolerable for cops like us. Sometimes I ask myself, for those infected like Amiya, will they have a chance to go out shopping? Maybe buy accessories they like, or eat some of their favorite food? Perhaps one day, but that day is not here yet. C3, Chen here. Clear the first floor and push forward slowly. Safety first. I guess so. This patch of dirt truly is unfair. Paul died, but I get to live on. They all died, and only I got to live. Chen, is that intel really worthwhile? It has to be. Bastards. At least I'll bury you with me. Madam Chen, run! We found a large number of explosives on the 3rd floor. Right under where you're standing. LGD, prepare to meet your makers. Chen, over here! Get behind my shield! Huh? Under me? Chen!
A number of errors have been detected. Please confirm.
No kidding! Very much a number of errors, yes. No, it wasn't a roast, it was an accurate statement, frankly. I don't like when they have the long line. Is it going to... Yep. Alright. I've been going for a bit, so I think I'm probably going to call it there. I think we're calling it there today. Oh, Welcome to the first real roadblock. Is this a meme? Is this a meme that you guys say that every single time? I think it's a meme. I think you guys, I think you're pulling my leg. I think it's a meme. This is like the 1000th real roadblock. It's a game of roadblocks. Welcome to the first roadblock in the entirety of Arknights. Uh-huh, sure. "5-7 normal is okay. The challenge mode for 5-7 is ridiculous. Only hard part is challenge mode. We barely survived 5-6, guys. Goodness. Have you forgotten that? Astrid, hello! You were the noodle that recommended to prepare for E2 ops. We did end up
Sandra just
E2ing
supported
Astasia.
the Prismatic Fox for 25, to ease the heart for the Prismatic Musketsu.
No! Siam Zero, thank you, but also why? Oh, goodness. No. Vessa, do you see the problem when you say, like, one word? Just cause I think it'll be funny. Do you see the issue when you do that? Thank you, though, Siam Zero. I appreciate it, thank you. You're sorry. The only way to clear the roadblock is E2 Praminix. Can't tell if you're joking or not. I do like Pram, but everyone says she's not good, but she is my good luck charm. Wait until you see the meme channel. I'm terrified to see the meme channel. But, here we go. I'll advertise again. If you guys want to see the meme channel and you don't know what we're talking about and you'd like to see my suffering, I have a Discord. There is a dedicated Arknights channel. Please read the rules on spoilers. And I'm afraid to see what's in the meme channel. Please note the meme channel is specifically for stream memes and VTuber and like memes of community-based memes. It's not a general meme channel. I'm afraid to see what awaits it. But if you would like to join our Discord, make sure you read the rules so that you can get the Stargazer role, which gives you access to the rest of the Discord. Mind the Arknights spoilers, but there's a dedicated Arknights channel. We'd be happy to see you in there. And I will probably continue to suffer some more. The meme channel is to laugh at me, basically. Okay. Goodness, okay. 4-star operators usually quite worth it to race to E2 as well. Cheaper is still good value. That is good to know. I'm trying to get, I think next
Bushmaster
is...
just supported the Prismatic Fox for 25. Praminix is fine, just not an easy win button.
That's fine. Bushmaster, thank you. Thank you for the Ko-fi, I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, thank you. Look, okay, I'm fluffy tail biased, what can I say? I'm fluffy tail biased. Well, thank you, Bushmaster, I greatly appreciate the support. I like Praminix, and she does kind of serve as a good luck charm for us. Most stages we do really well in, she's on the squad. So, okay, yeah. So, stream schedules. Next Monday, it is going to be on the side channel, because that is where we do the Stargazer shenanigans. That is going to be, an hour or two earlier than normal. I'll have a schedule posted on YouTube and in the Discord. It'll be an hour or two earlier than normal, because I need to support, another VTuber's debut. It'll go back to normal the next week. Tuesday is when we are going to be back to tackling main story, so 5-7 apparently. And Thursday is when we do master studies or other art type stuff, Arknights related. I'm not sure yet if we're doing a master study or something else. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Eve is going to be debuting on Irium. So, again, Irium is a just chatting app that is locked to people who are currently in the US. But because I left Irium and Eve joined after me, Eve is sort of like following in my footsteps, so I want to support Eve on her debut. So I'll be doing stream an hour or two earlier, on Monday, but then it'll return to the normal time. The second channel, it's called Starlight Akari Atelier. I or Vessa can link that if you would like. You can also access it by going to the main YouTube channel and then scrolling down, and it's the linked channel. I asked one thing as the last thing on stream. Pick any stage and borrow Wiz for skill 3. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to touch that. That seems dangerous. I don't want to touch it. 2 AM stream, might have to catch the VOD. No worries, Bushmaster. There's some good 4 stars. Perfumer, Gravel, Beanstalk, Embryo, Bee Hunter, May, Podenco, Gummy, and Roberta are all worth upgrading to T2. I probably should use Perfumer more. Now you can borrow E2, Blaze, and Kanta. That is true, yes, I can see what the hype is about for that. And Aroma. Of course you had to throw that in there. Goodness. Don't, otherwise you get a read alter moment. I really need to read, that is fair. I wish you the best with that, Siam Zero. I won't want W because I'm mainly design biased and I'm not the biggest fan of her design. But I understand that it's basically just like the craziest thing in the game. So I don't want to touch it at the moment, honestly. But anyway, so again, feel free to join the Discord, my horrifying meme channel that I'm going to see shortly. Feel free to join our side channel. That is basically for community-based shenanigans. It's not Arknights related, so if you want to become more of a stargazer, if you want to have silly community-based shenanigans, you are welcome. And because it's not an Irium, if you're international, you're still able to join. Alright. With that, thank you very, very much, Stargazers. I appreciate all your support, even if it came with a lot of teasing today, but it's okay. And I wish you all the best. I hope wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond, you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. And thank you so much. So yeah, just go to the main channel, scroll down a bit, and it'll say, like, recommended or linked channels. Easiest way to find it. But yes, thank you very much, and all the best.